welcome back, Brixton.
Indeed.
When last we met our heroes, things were going a bit sideways.
Things have gone simultaneously extremely well and very poorly.
Yeah. This Colt the Dragon had been a bit of a threat, and they were trying to summon Tiamat, and
Awkward.
So three people who were in the wrong time, literally, in the right place, however, rose up and gathered together a whole bunch of allies, and then took the fight to Tiamat. Literally to Tiamat, because she did end up getting summoned into the world. However, with the three Brixton Avengers and their new friend Fenris able to hold the line, they drove her back into Avernus. And that set off a chain of catastrophic events, which resulted in the tower that they were in exploding and imploding simultaneously. Fenris was thrown clear, however, of the three Brixton Avengers, and Garrett, who was also there was no trace remaining.
Oh dear.
When you say Garrett, were the Garretts...
One of them definitely went splat.
It'd be interesting to find out if there is now only one Garrett, because the world course corrected for his existence.
Yeah.
Maybe
But he's not the original Garrett.
No. He is the original Garrett. He's the Garrett
OG,
from before you guys went off to the Lost Lab.
Right.
And so yes, the tower collapsed.
These
The
are
tower
indeed
collapsed,
confusing times.
and the Brixton Avengers were nowhere to be found. Statues were put up in their honour and then promptly forgotten about.
That's disappointing.
It's what happens with statues. I'm not going to focus too much on the statues, thanks to recent events.
Get away from politics.
I'm not going to focus too much on your statue right now.
A lovely statue.
To be fair, it's not the only statue that's featured in this game.
Yeah, didn't we hide part of
We
a petrified something or other?
Yeah, we
split
had...
Qualish into three, then had
yeah.
three separate statues made up around that. Or, no, two separate statues and then one we buried in concrete.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry.
No, that's a poor taste joke. So,
we were just in a big grey desert.
well, the three of you... Actually, the three of you will experience the same thing, but you'll experience it all alone.
Okay.
Your character wakes up or kind of comes back to consciousness. The last thing you remember is light and heat and pain. And you manage to push yourself up out of this light coating of sand that is covering you.
Hate sand. Gets everywhere.
It's cool. That's rough. It's a bit annoying.
Not like your face, Langston. So yeah, you stand up and you look around and you find yourself in a grey, featureless desert with dunes, not even big dunes, tiny dunes of black, grey sand just extending as far as the eye can see. No clouds in the sky, no sun in the sky, no stars in the sky. You can't tell if it's day or night, it's just a dark grey. You can't see any mountains in the distance. You can't see anything in the distance. You can't see your friends. You are alone.
Which is fucking unusual.
And also, you have none of your magic items.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck you, Sandra.
In fact, you're pretty... Yeah, I think for all of you, with all of the magic items you've got, you're basically in your underwear now.
Experimentally, I can summon Sandra if she's anywhere on the same plane of existence.
Try it. Nope.
Oh, fuck.
You've also got none of your
That's
magical...
bad.
You've also got none of your magical abilities or talents.
Ah.
I feel quite ordinary now.
So
Isn't Langston, like, super weak now?
Yeah. Although, I don't have any gear to carry, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
So, does that also mean, because I know technically I have to cast it, but there's a general, I can sense good and evil. Does that feel like that has waned? Like, does it just...
Yeah. In fact, if you... Actually, all three of you have a bit of a divine connection.
Yeah.
If you reach out for your divine connection, it feels like there is no one there.
Oh, that's bad.
That's, I'm gonna say that's ungood. Yep.
Right. Yeah, I would Like Atticus would probably spend time trying to summon the hound if it would come to him, and then try to teleport because it's dim light here, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't work either. I don't like this.
And there's no hint of any kind of features on the horizon, no buildings, no nothing, just sand.
Just sand.
What's the temperature like? 'Cause you said like it's a desert and it's sandy, but is it also very hot? Or
No,
is
it feels
surprisingly neutral.
surprisingly neutral.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Well, because the reason a desert gets so hot is because there's no shade and the sun just beats down on it.
There's no sun here. It's
No sun.
It doesn't feel like it's been heated from below, though.
No. I mean, in theory, I suppose it feels a little bit chilly, I guess.
Well, where beers were stood in our underwear.
Yeah, exactly. It does feel a bit chilly, but it feels like, how to describe it? It doesn't feel like, as cold as a desert should be at night. Because it gets really cold at night because there's nothing to hold the heat.
Does it feel like the difference in temperature between the air and the skin, there is so little that it would be imperceptible to most people?
Yes.
You say there were little dunes underneath our feet.
What makes a
Like
man
the whole
turn
place little
neutral?
dunes, right?
Well, I mean, it's more that rather than the desert rising and falling in massive ways, it's very flat.
Okay, can I dig down and see if there's anything below me?
Sure, you start digging. You're not
Anything?
sure how long you spend doing it, but by the time you stop and take stock, you've actually dug down further than you thought.
Right.
But
That's
you've
weird.
found nothing.
Nah, I wasn't expecting to, really.
Your perception of time seems a little bit off.
That's a bit wibbly. Don't love that.
I pick up a handful of the. Does it actually feel like sand, or does it feel like something else?
Sand is the closest approximation that you can feel.
Run the film.
Like sand, but not sand.
What kind of sand is this kind of grey, featureless, dark material?
Okay.
Yeah. Could I make like a nature check on the sand, just out of interest? It's not like ash or bone or anything. It looks to be sand.
Go for it.
Can I do the same?
Sure.
Although I'm actually, yes, I probably would check to see if it's organic. Although in the back of my mind, Miri is a Stargate fan, and he's very worried that they're replicators.
Oh, that's bad.
They were the worst, man.
A 10 on a nature check.
It's hard to say.
Load in the
It
BT2.
looks like there might be a couple of different
Dang it.
things
I-
there, but
17.
17 as well. Nice sniff.
It rolled it twice, which is a shame, because the second one would have been a natural 20.
yeah.
Nice sniff of it.
These are so small. These grains of sand, they're so small that it's difficult to tell the difference between them. Like if you pick up sand on a beach, you've got different rocks there. Each grain of sand could be a different kind of rock.
Yeah. So this is crazy fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is crazy fine.
Um,
That said, you can tell that they are a whole bunch of different materials with a 17. You can't tell what they are, but you can tell there's a bunch of different materials that have all been reduced to the same state.
Right.
So I will do two things. So firstly, and I know how well this is going to work out, but I would try it anyway. I will attempt to cast my summon mount.
Okay, nothing happens. You reach out for the power and it's not there.
Okay. Miri hasn't watched a lot of horror films, so she will just call out and say, like, hello? And, like,
You'd expect there to be a big echo. There isn't.
End.
Your voice is just lost in the vast expanse.
oh, can I do one more thing? And then I will give other people a
Sure.
turn. So,
Go for it.
can
How many
I
ideas?
pick up some sand and throw it, like, straight upwards to see if there's, like, an invisible gust, or if they fall straight down, or if they're being pushed in a particular direction?
It falls all around you. It seems like there has been no breeze, no wind at all. It just falls around you from the momentum of the arc of your throw.
Yeah, Atticus would shout as well. And then when no response is had, he sits down in the dust, maybe marks out the symbol of Valkyra in front of him, and begins to pray.
Okay. You
And-
begin to pray, and you feel that even in the past, even when you've gotten no response whatsoever, you've still felt that there was someone on the other end. Like you had that belief in you, and that belief in Valkyr, and you felt a connection, even if you didn't realise you felt it. Here, you've not got that.
Did you say it was only magical items that we lost?
Oh, I didn't want you to be completely naked, so you're pretty much in your underwear.
Yeah. But what I'm asking is, I had with me some javelins. My basically what I want to do is start walking, but drag a javelin behind me and leaving a line.
I'm going to say that you don't have any of your items.
Okay. I would.
I think I'm just going to make an enormous amount of noise. Because Langston just goes slightly mad from the isolation. This is probably his worst nightmare.
Slightly on brand for Langston.
Yeah.
Like a look around.
Hello! Anybody out there?
And then Atticus just starts walking like a
Big same.
like a cowboy at the end of a western, straight into picking a specific direction.
Ooh, I just popped onto the old Roll20 and I can see a black featureless desert. How apt.
Did you say there's no light?
Nope. No source of light as far as you can see, but you can see.
So
it's dim light
we all
everywhere.
Have dark vision. We all have dark vision, so
Yeah.
But so we're seeing in like grayscale.
You kind of get the feeling that if there was someone here, like a regular human here, who didn't have dark vision, you'd still probably be seeing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see? Because my dark vision's 60 feet. Can I see further than 60 feet?
Yes.
And that would tell you, yeah.
That's weird.
But everything is just grey. In fact, you look at yourself and you feel greyer than usual.
Grey.
Like
grey,
Miri, your hair is blonde normally, isn't it?
Yes.
When it brushes into view at one point, you look at it and you see that it's really just this pale grey.
Can I
Atticus, how long is your hair?
long enough to get in the way half the time.
Okay, then yeah, it's just a dark grey.
Can I do an Arcana check for Atticus to know what Brad might think where we are?
Okay, roll Arcana.
Yeah!
Oh, hot damn!
Right.
Where do you think you are?
I think we're in the Shadowfell and we are fucked.
Okay, no, you're not in the Shadowfell.
Okay, but then where does Atticus think we are? Because that's the obvious one.
Atticus is in no place that he has ever heard of.
Right.
It seems like, and with that role, Atticus has done a lot of research into the planes.
We might just be somewhere new.
Atticus, he might be somewhere that doesn't exist.
The end
With
goal.
that, okay, I'll get back to your Arcana roll in a second,
Okay.
because I'm going to reveal where you are.
Okay.
But to heighten the suspense, I'll give the other two a chance to try and do something as well.
I'm just gonna get my face and look at my cheek. Do I still have that tattoo? I'll sort of look down like this.
Good point.
Because he'd definitely be able to see it on his, because it goes right across his eyelid.
Yes, the tattoo. Okay, there are marks there.
Yeah.
They don't look blue or whatever
They
colour
just
they were.
look grey, yeah, just sort of dark blue.
Different colour of grey to the flesh beside it.
Yeah, right. I know that I haven't got anything from Winston. Good. So I'll just try and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Nope.
Okay. I got Shocking Grasp from Fighter, which is more book learning, so it's more me as opposed to getting it from somewhere else. So I'll just try and cast Shocking Grasp on the sand. Anything happen?
Nope.
That's fucking irregular. That is... Well, Self, I think I might be fucked.
Atticus.
Mm-hmm.
The weave is gone. There is no weave.
Oh, that's what I would...
Miri.
Oh, hell.
Anything you want to ask?
Yeah. Are we? Well, am I stood barefoot?
Yeah.
Or have I got... Okay.
Barefoot. The sand does not hurt your feet because it's so tiny. There's no jagged bits in it.
Okay. I will try and jump up as high as I can and see if there's anything above us. Like, see if I can touch anything.
I swear to God, if you fly right now, I'll be so happy.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I don't have that power generally, but yeah, I will basically try and jump as high as I can in case there's like a in case we're in a really weird building.
Okay, you jump and it happens exactly as you expect it to, in that you jump up and you come back down again. You don't feel like you hung in the air for any longer than you would normally. So it seems like, normal gravity. And you don't bump into anything at the top there.
Okay, the other thing that I will do before I just start walking is I will sort of pluck one of my own hairs, sort of hold it out and let it drop to the floor and see what happens to it when it hits the ground. So primarily looking to see if anything that then becomes detached from the main body disintegrates given a very short amount of time.
Nope, your hair just settles on the sand.
I will begin walking then. I pick a direction at random.
Okay, Mary picks a direction at random and walks.
Yep.
The other two, Langston, you said you were doing the same?
Eventually, yeah. He's just gonna, stare numbly into eternity for a few seconds and then, or several hundred years. I don't know how it works here.
Okay.
And then eventually start walking as well, yeah.
All right, Atticus. Any further thoughts after realising that the weave is gone?
So, with the 21 Arcana, with Atticus knows how magic works. The weave is the interface. Can I try to access the magic directly? Something that only Mystra can normally do. Because
The Brixton Avengers, we're all sorcerers now.
Well, because that's the whole thing. Is like the weave is the interface. The weave is like your computer and is like the monitor and the keyboard. But to access it directly is difficult. It's like moving ones and zeros. Can I try that?
You reach for that. That's gone. You think that might be why all of your magic items and everything, all your gear has disappeared? Because, with where you are, with there being no magic.
Can I just try to... Okay, can I just try to will my hat back into existence?
Okay, you attempt to will your hat back into existence. Nothing.
Oh, I was really hoping that was...
I want my hat. I miss my hat. Look around. Nothing for it. Am I hungry?
Nope.
Not thirsty either.
Nope. Well, I mean, apart from the constant Atticus thirst. Need some whiskey in you fairly soon. But beyond that, that's just regular for him.
But there's not a mortal body feeling of hunger. So he picks a direction, looks around, and starts walking because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And the only way out is forward.
Okay, so you all begin walking.
Yep.
You have no idea how long you're walking. It could be you were walking for 10 minutes. It could be that you were walking for 1,000 years. Time is very difficult to judge with no external markers and without you guys getting hungry. So you're just putting...
Or tired either, apparently.
No, it's really weird. The constant sameness.
If I was a less grizzled halfling, I'd have gone mad by now. But I am very grizzled. He's just talking to himself.
Ooh.
Langston eventually dreams up a colourful cast of characters and begins playing Dungeons and Dragons with them in his own head.
Oh dear. Oh.
Now we're getting recursive. I'm just going to quickly look up something that it has just occurred to me. Do I want to give you guys some insanity?
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, I was going to say this would start to...
Sanity table is just something of...
If I don't feel tired, can I see what happens if I try running?
Sure. You run.
Do I get out of breath at all?
No.
No muscle pain, nothing associated with anything to do with running for a long period of time, I see.
Okay, could I have everyone roll a D100, please?
Sure.
A D100, you say?
Yes.
71. I'm going to have to write this down to remember it. I have to forget these things.
This is going to be fun.
Okay. Atticus.
5.
Atticus.
Yeah?
You now experience uncontrollable tremors or tics, which impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dex.
I would like to think this is kind of like alcohol withdrawal.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's what happens. Shooting arms, fucked.
Langston,
Yeah.
you feel compelled to repeat a specific activity over and over again. What do you think would be appropriate here?
Oh Christ, I don't know. I think he's probably passing the time. He's picked up a handful of sand, and then every time he walks 1,000 steps, he takes a pinch out and drops it.
The examples are washing hands, touching things, praying, and counting coins. If you're happy with the fact that every 1,000 steps you're going to have to pinch one off, bad turn of phrase. Then
thank you for that. Genuinely, it's quite funny. Yeah, basically, yeah. And then presumably after he runs out of sand, he does it again.
Mm-hmm. So okay, you've got to have some sand in you, and you've got to be constantly sprinkling. Okay, Miri.
I have the internet's favourite number, 69.
Okay, you also get the tremors and tics, imposing disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dex.
That is disappointing. Right. Was it physical tics, did you say?
Yes. Uncontrollable tremors or tics. Ooh. Oh, that would be beautiful. In fact, yeah, Miri, I'm not going to give you that.
Okay.
I'm giving you the next one on the table.
Okay.
You suffer from partial amnesia.
Huh. What, short term or long term? Like, as in...
You know who you are, and you
Okay.
retain your racial... Well, you would retain your racial traits and class features if you had them, but you don't recognise other people or remember anything that's happened before this featureless desert.
Okay. Presumably I'll find out, but my main question is, will I remember things going forward? Like...
Oh, yeah. You do not remember anything that happened before the madness took effect.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But since the madness takes effect, you're fine to keep going. So this is the long-term madness table.
Brilliant.
Damn.
And it's going to last a number of hours.
Fair enough.
It was very tempting to do the indefinite madness table, which lasts forever.
Is that like floors?
Yeah, they end up as
Yeah.
flaws.
Yeah. But I was looking at that going, oh, okay, that one's fun, that one's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, I've discovered that I really like killing people.
That would be a bad trait for Miri.
Oh!
Yeah!
Wow, you can like channel it like Dexter, you know?
No. Like, actually, I that would work for Miri in the sense that she just judges everyone to be disappointing. Like, her standards have just been set ridiculously high, and she judges everyone to be unworthy.
Is that, well, you haven't suffered through an endless desert for an indeterminate number
Yeah,
of
so
eternities,
in her mind, she's still good.
Hmm.
And she's upholding the law, and everyone else is just lawless, moralist, like, and just they deserve to be cleansed.
Out of interest, what would we have got if we had rolled on Indefinite Madness? For those
Okay,
ones?
on Indefinite Madness, Langston would have gotten being drunk keeps me sane.
Oof.
In a place with no alcohol.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to go crazy.
Crazy faster, you know?
Well, guess I'll go crazy.
Yeah, that would be another roll on the Indefinite Madness table.
No, well, yeah.
Atticus, I am the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest, and most beautiful person I know.
Oh, so the Johnny Bravo syndrome. Okay.
Yeah. Miri, I am convinced that powerful enemies are hunting me, and their agents are everywhere I go. I'm sure they're watching me all the time.
They are.
That's what you would have gotten if I'd gone for the Indefinite Madness table.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Does anything happen once we walk forever?
You walk forever and you go mad.
Yeah. Do we reach like the edge of the world and a little box pops us and says you can't walk any further in this direction?
No, it pops up saying you must buy the expansion to continue. No, you get
How much do
nothing.
we owe you, Ryan?
The Afterlife, sponsored by EA.
Oh, that one hurts. Okay, yeah, you're walking and walking. No sounds, no sights, nothing. Until you hear...
We've got mail.
You hear a sound that cuts through the silence. It's... Yeah, and you've been with nothing but the silence for so long. Like, even your own footsteps are muted. Not silent, but they're swallowed up by the emptiness. But that you hear from somewhere, as clear as a bell. So the
Yeah.
sound of two glasses clinking together.
I immediately hone in on that sound. Oh, hope somebody's got some goddamn whiskey.
Yeah, you can't
Boost,
see
boost.
anything in that direction yet, but
Yeah,
you
Atticus starts
know
running.
exactly which direction it came from.
Yeah.
Atticus starts
I'll
running
head straight there, yeah.
with his little
Out of
leg.
interest, does Langston still have his movement speed boosts?
Nope.
They're not magical.
Oh, good
Some
point.
of them are.
Okay, the magical
no, none
ones.
of them. The only magical one is like to get my fly speed, but in terms of my walking speed improvements, they are all just from like bodily conditioning, I guess.
Yeah.
Mobile feat, barbarian, and ranger.
Well,
It doesn't matter
bear
either
in
way,
mind
'cause-
that you currently don't have access to any of your barbarian class features anyway.
Fair.
Even if you because you've lost a belt, your strength score has dropped below the minimum required for barbarian to work. So
Fuck it.
So if I'm going to say that the lack of strength means that your movement speed is now regular dwarf speed.
25, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter in a place where movement is arbitrary anyway. It's
Yeah,
curiosity anyway. Yeah.
So you rush towards the sound. So did Miri say she was doing the same?
For the sake of pushing things on, yes, she will, but she's actually torn about it because she has no memories. She has no idea who she is or why she's here. All she can see are footprints from where she's been. And so she's torn about following back to the start or following the noise. But for the
Oh
purposes...
shit. Okay, I will allow Miri to walk back to the start, however long that takes, and find the point where her footsteps began.
And then there's just nothing.
And there is nothing. There is an indentation in the sand.
That hole, it looks just my size.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's also it looks like there's a sort of a line, in a kind of a wavy line in the sand that looks about the same length as your hair, but there's nothing in it.
Huh. Can she still hear the noise?
When you focus again, when you've done that and you're looking around, when you start thinking about that noise, you hear it again.
Okay. She will... Yeah, so she'll dig quickly in the sand to make sure that there's nothing buried. Not very far, just like a hand width. Like she'll brush apart, presumably nothing there but more sand, and then she'll follow the noise at that stage because she is clueless.
Okay, so you follow the noise. You're not sure how long it takes you, and when you feel yourself going off course and you think, where am I heading to? You hear it again.
Does it seem to be getting louder?
No. It seems like it's the same volume no matter how far you travel.
Nothing else to do, is there?
Well, that's...
Eventually, you see something on the horizon. It looks like some kind of building. It seems like it's made... As you get closer, you can see that it seems like it's made out of the sand. Like the sand has been sculpted into a sand castle of a building. Two of you recognise it. As
Temple
you
of Dragons?
as you get close enough to it, you see that it looks like the chapel.
Oh, okay.
It's a sand version of the chapel.
Oh, please let the bottom shelf stuff still be there. You can't hear me anyways. Fuck.
Oi! Anyone home?
Atticus, you hear the voice of Langston.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's got some booze. Go hunting for him.
Okay,
I'm over here. Do you have any booze?
Yeah, Langston. You hear the familiar voice of a grizzled halfling.
It would have been more worrying if I didn't. Rexy! Is that you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
You can see each other now as well.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I'll give him a big old skinny Langston hug. I'll tell you what, the afterlife is in a fucking terrible Yelp.
Wow, you
Yeah, I buffed down, didn't I?
a little bit.
None of your magic?
No,
No,
nothing.
me neither. None of
We've
your stuff?
Nope. As you can see, I'm in my britches and not much else.
Yep. Langston's got like a string vest on.
I think if before Miri gets here, we should be decent.
How?
See if there's some clothes inside the building.
Yeah, right.
So you both head into the building.
looking for
I guess,
clothes before.
Okay, everything inside the building is also made of sand. Sand.
Including the clothes.
Including the tables, including the clothes, including the bottom shelf with all the bottles in it. Just
fucker.
sand bottles. And you try to pick one of them up and it just crumbles in.
See what I mean?
And there is also a sand sculpture of a person. It's a tiefling.
Tiefling, yeah.
Yeah, in the mid, just like kind of frozen in the middle of polishing.
What do you reckon this place is then? Because I'm going to be honest, I was hoping for a lot more sort of busty cherubs if this was where I wanted to go.
I don't think we'd end up there, if I'm honest. We did some naughty things as well as some good.
Yeah, but we did do one really big good thing.
That's true. Maybe that tips the scales.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Crossed,
Yeah,
well, no, not fingers crossed anymore, because clearly
No, I'm not getting any response from anyone.
it's a bit fucking purgatorial here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. I thought it was the Shadowfell, but even the Shadowfell has
What's the Shadowfell?
bad place. Don't want to go. Very gray, though.
Is it worse than here?
That depends.
All right.
What's your definition of worse?
This is less despair-inducing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Langston just like fixates on one tiny spot on the wall. Go, ooh, new sand. And it pops over, scoops out a handful of sand, and just plunk. It's new sand.
Atticus is going to presume that Miri's going to show up eventually, and is just looking longingly at the bottom shelf bottles and going.
Yeah, Miri, you see this building you don't recognise, and as you approach it, you can hear voices inside.
Okay, I will approach quietly. I mean, technically, I try and stealth, but I don't know how you stealth in a featureless desert. But yeah, I try and approach quietly to try and have a look inside without being noticed.
Okay, yeah, give me a stealth check.
Oh wow, she face plants the sand, I think.
If I had class features, my passive perception would be 29 right now.
4.
Yeah, you see a shadow. No, there wouldn't be a shadow. You see a blur of movement out the corner of your eye at one of the windows. Both of you.
That's probably Miri, but I mean, we can't even really I've got nothing.
Yeah, but keep her away from my sand, all right?
Right, can do. Yeah, I can really do that with a shaky hand. I can't do much of anything. I can try and vibrate the person out of existence, but that's about as far as it can go.
I knew a succubus could do that.
So I go to the doorway and shout out the front. Is that you, Miri?
I try and move round away from the voice.
Miss!
Not Miri? Great. Now we have shadows chasing us. That's good.
Right, you go left, I'll go right.
Fair enough. Sneak up on.
Just
whoever
circle
this
around
is.
the sides of the building.
Yeah, and try and sneak up on this person.
Okay, both of you roll stealth.
10?
Jeez, 11 with a +9.
Wow. Okay, so Miri, you do notice them coming, but there's nowhere for you to go. There's nowhere for you to hide. Oh, you could try. You could try and. You could try and bury yourself in the sand, but you've probably not got enough time. Or you could try and Kool-Aid man yourself through the wall.
Do they
Then we
look?
might notice the big hole.
But they won't notice the big hole.
Do they look friendly?
We can't.
Not, it's
Once we
us.
can see her,
Yeah.
we look like two small naked men.
Yeah.
Mostly naked men.
But she has no memory.
Both of them
being
grizzled
cheated,
in different
so
ways.
has no reason
Yes.
to fear you. So,
Is it going to be a case of we see her and she sees us?
Yep.
yeah, there's nothing that she can do.
Ah, Miri.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh, no, wait, that's really good. Because if she's here, then this definitely isn't hell.
It's not purgatory either.
Yeah.
There's no
fucking
way.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay away
that's-
from my sand, though.
That's good. How did you guys get here?
Same
Why-
way you did. You know,
Yeah.
killed the old scaly in the temple, and then we were here.
What he said, basically, very eloquently at that. Killed Tiamat, temple blew up, ended up here. Why didn't you answer, Miri? Why'd you do all this sneaking around?
I was just checking that it was just you guys.
Why are you being weird?
You're right.
Fine. Just disorientated.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got good news and bad news.
Okay.
Actually, no, I've just got bad news. There's no fucking booze.
There's no booze. That's a problem. Everything's made of sand. That's another problem.
Yeah.
There is a sand effigy of Garrett you can punch and take your frustrations out on if
fuck,
you'd
I
like
hadn't thought
to.
about that.
Oh God, yeah. Don't we hate Garrett and love a drink as well?
This is excellent.
Dad, are you sure you're okay? We'll go inside. It doesn't make a difference. It's still the exact same skin temperature it is out here. I mean, it's like the scene in that show Community where they find room temperature.
That play, yeah. I think I'm just gonna roll insight simply to see how I want to roleplay, because I'm not like as an opposed roll, but just if he's gone insane enough to not notice this. 25. That's pretty good.
So you, well,
are you?
I mean,
Yeah.
You actually beat that. So sort of me playing the character. The idea is
She's latching on to the last thing we said.
Well, yeah, she
it's
doesn't
really
know.
good.
She doesn't know who you got. She's trying to blend in because she
Yeah.
doesn't. She's not going to go. Oh yeah, I don't remember you guys, because that could end really badly for her. So she's attempting to just sort of play along, basically.
I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to go with the fact that Langston is fairly sure that Rexy is the real Rex. But in fairness, he's kind of got a point about Miri ending up somewhere else than us. So I think you might be some kind of demon that's here to steal my special sand.
Performance roll of 23, if that ever comes up at this stage, which obviously you've beaten, but
Well, yeah, but I'm going to say that's so close that you can't be sure.
yeah.
No,
But
no, you can't, can
the
you?
sand stealing demon. Well, that sounds quite likely.
That's plausible, isn't it? That's fucking plausible. Right.
Okay, so I'll follow them in. So it's like a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got no real booze.
No.
It's all sand.
Yeah.
Not that I'd need you to pour me a drink. My hand just won't stop shaking lately. Shooting's gonna be difficult as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Miri, you remember when we buried that guy in the basement? Keith.
I hated Keith. We all did, though, didn't we?
One of Langston's eyes just begins to artfully twitch.
Miri won't even remember she's a pal, does she?
No.
And he just tucks the sand a little bit closer.
I remember. What was that show? Due South. Did you ever watch that?
No.
Well, it's an older police procedural thing where someone from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police goes down to like Chicago or somewhere.
Yeah.
And then teams up with a detective down there, and he is just the nicest guy. But one time he falls off the back of a van and hits his head, and then he's just learning about how he's the nicest guy, and he's going, "Really? You make me sound unbelievable. No one's that nice."
I do like the cop meets blank genre, but I think cop meets Canadian is kind of out there.
This is from like the 90s, and he had like a pet husky as well.
Yeah. In the interests of like, are the stairs still sort of functional? Can we move upstairs, or does it just collapse
You can move upstairs. It's fairly tightly packed.
Miri will try and sort of run her hand through the sand bottles and see, like, does it draw a line in them, or are the entities as one?
It does draw a line in them. You get the feeling that you could destroy all these bottles, or you could collapse the structure of all these bottles if you tried hard. The same with the stairs. If you take it gently and slowly, then yeah, you'll be fine. If you charge up them, then you might fall through and collapse the stairs on top of you.
That's good sand you got there. I'd stick with that.
Yeah. We should look around for anything that's out of place.
Yeah.
If that's...
Now that Langston is a 40-pound twig, he's going to try and head up the stairs.
Yeah, Langston's fine.
Yeah. Atticus probably starts looking around for anything weird, out of place, or strange beside the giant, the Garrett. Maybe even he gets it into his head at some point. He goes up to the Garrett and goes, "Are you real? Fuck, god damn it!" And then when it doesn't respond to him, he's just like,
I'll
Did you destroy the Garrett?
"No,
Okay.
she just left it there."
Well, as you turn around and step away, the sand Garrett effigy collapses into.
That was weird.
I hope that wasn't the real one.
And then as you turn around, you see Garrett sat at a table. Sand Garrett. Sand Garrett. Inanimate, not moving, just sat at a table where he wasn't sat before.
Hold on. Are we like seeing the real world?
Like in a sand version, maybe. I poke Sand Garrett.
I'm just gonna go to the wall.
That Sand Garrett collapses.
Yeah. Okay.
Does another one reform?
You can't see anything in the main bar area.
I'm just going to go to a blank stretch of wall and just, like, with my finger tracing the words "Oi, prick," and see if the Sand Garrett does anything.
No response.
Try looking upstairs for Sand Garrett.
Okay, you go upstairs and you find just reclining on a bed, holding a sand magazine.
Jammy fucking git.
Is Sand Garrett.
So can I take my fingernail and write in the magazine, "We're still alive.
You shit.
You shit. Come rescue us, please."
Interfering with that causes the Sand Garrett to collapse.
Can we see where the High Rollers Lounge is, if there's anything in there?
Sure, yeah. You head into the High Rollers Lounge.
That being the most magically defensible place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you see a Sand Garrett. With he's stood in front of the dealer's table, and he's got hands on either side of it, and he's just basically doing this.
Right. So he's touching the...
And then when you look at the table,
Yep.
you can see that there is a word traced into it.
Oh.
Entropy.
Entropy? What the fuck is entropy?
Heat death of the universe. Like...
Are we, like, after time?
Oh, I really don't want that to be true.
when he says that, you kind of get the feeling that, that actually tracks with all of the information you've received so far.
Because we did, not for our own sort of fault, but we did monkey with time a little bit.
But do you remember that, Mary, where we fucked around with time and we ended up with copies of ourselves that...
So was the Garrett staring at the word?
No, he was staring straight ahead at the doorway where you entered.
Yeah.
So,
what happens if
he's trying to tell us something?
What happens if I, just because it would freak Garrett out if he is actually reading this, just scratch out the E, T, R, P, and Y? No.
Nothing happens to the Sand Garrett. He retains the self-satisfied smirk that you're so used to seeing on his sandy face.
Is Mary able to, because obviously she knows...
Oh, sorry, and that Garrett collapses as well.
So she knows procedural memory, so like how to walk, how to talk.
Yeah.
But
she knows the sky is meant to be blue, she knows there's meant to be a sun.
Yeah. So does she have any understanding of what entropy is, apart from what has been said, the heat death of the universe? Beyond that, does she have any concept of it?
Would she have had any concept of that before she lost her memory?
She was relatively smart.
No,
she's not. Oh god, this is a
what int do you have?
+1, 13.
Yeah, I think mine's around there.
So higher than average.
Yeah,
13.
Give me just a raw int.
17.
Yeah. Actually, you've heard you know the theory about this end of the universe.
Do we need to find like a time machine or something?
Maybe, or reintroduce energy. Well, aren't we reintroducing that?
If this place still has structure.
Where was that?
Where did that come from?
Downstairs in the bar area.
Yeah, you can head downstairs.
Yeah, straight there.
Yeah.
There is a Garrett, Sand Garrett, sat in a chair. The chair is actually leaning back, and he's got his feet on top of the table. And the table has, in the sand in it, just scrawled the words, "Find the tomb."
The tomb? Can we go down to the basement and try and dig up those feet we buried?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go to the basement.
Yeah. If you're gonna
Okay.
bury anyone,
Is there a sand tank down here?
Yes, there is.
That's delightful. Because, like, I imagine an apparatus acquired made a sound would look a lot like the Mobile Oppression Palace from Futurama,
I don't remember that.
when Zoidberg's people take over the Earth.
Yeah. Freedom,
Uh,
no. Freedom.
I think I've only seen that episode like once.
Fair. Yeah.
So yeah, you head down there, and when you don't see anything down there, but the entire structure starts to rumble.
Oh fuck.
We don't want to be here. Come on, Mary.
Does it matter? Like,
We'd have to dig ourselves out of sand.
I don't want to dig myself out of a sand, and I'm only wearing breeches, so let's
that's
not.
true, yeah.
In
Oh, time
normal
was like a
circumstances, that would be tricky, but time and energy don't seem to apply properly here.
Yeah, it's true.
And because you've
Plus-
taken so long talking, the entire thing collapses on top of you.
Ah, fuck.
Fuck.
I swim out. I guess is the like.
You crawl up out of the sand. As you
What?
do, something feels a bit odd. Something feels different.
Yeah.
I like
As you-
feeling things.
As you burst through, as you burst out from the sand,
Like a dolphin.
I'm going to say that's a struggle for Langston at this
Yeah,
point.
that's fair. That's very
Because
fair.
he doesn't have a burrow speed because he doesn't have his magic items.
Yeah. Shame.
Or rather, he didn't until he burst through from the sand. And suddenly he realises that he's got strength again.
Fuck yeah.
His belt's back.
My wings?
Miri is armoured. Atticus is got his big coat on and his hat.
Oh, I do love my hat.
You've not got
Oh,
you've not got all your stuff back yet.
Are we all in the same place?
You're all in the same place, and there is a little wear-light hovering above you, casting a circle of light just
A what
around
light?
all of you. A wear-light,
Like a
like a
werewolf?
will-o-wisp type thing. Just
Oh,
it's
right,
a small
Okay.
light, probably about maybe that big, or maybe it's that big, but the light is putting that much out, and it's creating a circle of light that illuminates all of you. And it's just floating there gently.
I look at my hands, and they're not gray anymore.
Whilst you're in this light, they're not grey.
Oh, I can feel things. Is it like? Can I? So I have access to things like prestidigitation, like minor magic. So if I snap my fingers, does some of that come out?
Yes, but the light dims.
Ooh,
slightly.
let's not do that again. I like
let's-
having
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah. Keep when you need it. If I sort of like...
And you hear a faint voice, almost whispered on the wind, that just says, "Don't waste it. Good luck, you fuckers."
Don't waste it.
Our friend is giving us help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, friend is a very far stretch.
Yeah, you remember Danny, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go outside access. Right, I'm not being funny. Like, do you think Miz is acting a bit weird?
Yes, but so are you.
Yeah, but that's because...
Oh, do I have my flask? Fuck, shut up. Do I check and I go, do I have it?
Not yet.
God damn it!
So we've got some of our clothes back. We appear to have limited magic. We have to find a tomb.
The light is starting to drift in a direction very slowly.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
saying with the
following that.
light, that's
Yeah,
my
fo-
goal.
Follow the light. Who's
As you start to move with the light picks up speed.
Ah!
we will move and try and keep up. Whose tomb do you think it is? Is it Keith's? Could it be Keith's?
Mary, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
We didn't bury Keith under the ground.
Oh, where did we bury him? I forgot. It was a long time ago.
To my recollection, we haven't killed anyone named Keith.
Not specifically, no.
Not specific. There could have been somebody called Keith that we killed, but that's like we killed hundreds of thousands of cultists. Like, I mean, what?
Yeah, wasn't their leader Keith?
No.
Hail Mary at this stage.
No, Mary. We need to keep up with the light. and
Yeah.
You are.
We're doing this while jogging or whatever speed it's moving at.
Sandra reappears in Langston's hand.
Fuck yeah! Hello, darling.
As you're running, more and more of your effects are slowly fading into existence on your person.
I give the little etching a kiss and just
Come on.
poof it.
Come on. Come on, reach in the pocket.
There's your flask.
Yes.
But you can't stop to drink it because the light's going. You have to run now.
Yeah.
What? If I have my winged boots though, I can fly along.
Not yet. Also,
my,
do you really want to use the winged boots?
That's
Yeah, I was about to say.
true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, like we'll follow it as far as we can, really.
Yeah, I'll just keep holding it.
And yeah, as you run, more and more of your equipment reappears until you'll find yourselves fully geared again.
Mm-hmm.
And the light has been fading whilst it's been doing this.
Right. Okay.
And then you can see in the distance, looks like a cliff. You're running up to approach it.
Is it going up or down from us? Like, are we approaching?
You're approaching from below the cliff.
Okay. Yeah. Just keep going then.
And the light is the
light
same.
The light is dimming slightly.
All right. So I can do this. What are we doing?
I don't know. We'll
Eventually,
figure it
you come to stop in front of the.
out. Oh, powerful light! Give me a hand here. What?
What? Can we see over the cliff?
Like we're at the bottom of the White Cliffs of Dover, I imagine, kind of thing.
Sorry, I thought we were at the top of the cliff.
Oh, I see.
We're at the bottom looking up.
Yep.
Yeah, we're right at the top.
I guess
Now that Langston, I have a climb speed now. Can I climb as I would normally?
Okay. So, well, I say a cliff. It's less a cliff and more a hill, but it's a steep hill.
Okay.
It's 200 yards wide, 300 yards long, and 60 feet high.
I pull out one of the little potion bottles that I drank healing potions from during the fight with Tiamat, and just put my special sand in it and tuck it away in a pocket. And now I'm ready to face the day. Right, Upsy Daisy.
Yep.
Sure.
What bad things happen to us as we start to try to climb the cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, you climb up to the top of this low, flat-topped.
Can we move ourselves?
It's also this is give me a second. This whole thing not made of sand.
Ooh.
It's a you can see ugly weeds, thorns, and briars growing upon the steep sides and bald top of this mound. And then when you get up to the top of the hill, there are black rocks upon this hill.
Black, like volcanic, or
no? It seems like they are rocks have been placed in some kind of pattern. Like there's some that are on their own,
like a henge.
possibly, although they're not actually making the dunk dunk dunk.
Yeah.
They are placed. These are large rocks placed. There are two piles of rocks, two large piles of rocks, two smaller piles of rocks, and then a bunch of large rocks that are just lying on the ground. A thorough inspection and search of the entire area reveals only that the area where you are on the map, that side, has a crumbling cliff of sand and gravel, about 20 feet high in the middle of the hole.
Can we move up onto the... Can we see anything different if we are up on the top, or...?
Well, I was describing up on the top with the rocks.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, got you. Right. Do the rocks have any kind of writing on them?
Nope. It seems fairly put together. There are rocks that seems like they've been placed with purpose, but their purpose is not readily evident.
Could I try and sort of... Does the pattern make any kind of shape if you do it from above?
How high up do you go?
Well, I would kind of like pull out pen and paper from my bag and sort of put things in relative locations in.
Sure, you can try and do that.
Survival? Performance? I don't even know.
Which is your worst stat?
My worst? Intelligence and charisma are tied.
No, I mean between survival and performance.
1 is +1, 1 is +2, but I get advantage on survival.
Okay, then go for performance.
Okay, give me a second. There we go. Performance. Stat +1. 14.
Okay. You're not a great artist, but it looks like it might be a face.
Face?
Yeah.
Is it Garrett's face?
No, it's you can't really tell the features. Just you got two eye holes. The two large mounds look like they might be meant to be eyes. Then you got the two smaller piles which look like they might be meant to be nose, and then you've got the ones that are on their own, kind of like teeth.
Find the tomb.
Does it have like horns as well?
Nope. Taking some time to search around, there the cliff face that you've got, the 20-foot high cliff face, is crumbling a little bit in places.
Okay. Can I?
A low stone ledge overhangs this eroded area, and shrubs and brushes obscure it from once.
So can we try and climb up there? Do I have any?
Well, you're already up the top of it.
Oh,
it's just if you go down to where the map is now, that would be. Okay, I'm going to give this to you because I can't move you from where you are until you get it. The entrance is somewhere on this cliff face.
So. Oh no, Ryan, you asshole.
What?
Okay. Okay. So Atticus will spend the time looking on the wall of this cliff face, looking for an entrance.
In the mouth.
Okay. You take 10 minutes and you can find, maybe if you used a pole or a spear or something, you could try and work some of the sand and gravel loose.
Yeah,
I have a 20-foot burrow speed and can burrow through solid rock at rate of 1 around.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there.
And I've got a javelin, so I can help.
Yep. So we go along this entire...
Okay, so do you want to go for the east, the west, or the centre?
I would start. So Miri would start at one end, and I'll start at the other, and then we'll work our way inward.
Yeah, I'll go middle.
Okay.
I'll go west, I guess.
So I guess I'll start from the east side.
So, what over here? Am I doing that right?
I just want to see Brad's face right now.
I know what it fucking is. Oh god. Okay.
Can I move my
Quick
character
question,
down?
Brad. Have you run this before yourself?
No.
Okay.
I wanted
cool.
to play in it. Holy shit, though. I was expected today.
So can I move my character down? Like, so are we searching along here, or am I searching down there?
No,
This
you're
is
searching
the-
along there. It's all
this-
along the face.
Yeah, there's the cliff face.
Yeah, it's just different points on the cliff, on the same cliff face.
Right. Okay.
What
so
do you
I can't
want
go...
for the for a roll for that?
No, it's fine. All of you do manage to do the thing that you're doing. No roll required.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with Miri on the left.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You managed to reveal. You managed to knock down some stones and gravel and reveal a bit of an entrance.
What, down or to the right?
Basically,
Oh God!
Oh.
There we go.
Cool.
Oh,
Joe's just had the
no.
penny drop.
Oh, the copper piece has very much impacted the floor. Oh no! You're right. That I was not expecting today.
No.
My in real life person
bad thing.
has no idea what's going on, just like Miri.
That's good. That's fine.
Tra-la-la.
Yeah.
So Mike has probably never heard of this before. The other two of you, I think, you might have gotten it. Why don't you tell me what you think you're looking at?
This is the Tomb of Horrors.
Does Deneth know what the Tomb of Horrors is?
Deneth's not in the room, but probably.
Oh, okay.
I
thought I heard her.
Is Tomb of Horrors not the prequel to the Tomb of Annihilation?
No.
No. It's
The Tomb of Annihilation is the spiritual successor to this.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Tomb of Horrors is a tomb that was written by Gary Gygax, the father of D&D.
who basically
was
wanted
designed
to knock players down a peg or two.
Yeah.
All of the pegs. All of them. To the ground. To teach them a lesson about here's why you don't fuck with a dungeon master.
Yeah.
You guys are level 18.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be a challenge still. Cause it's...
Apparently, full disclosure, I was watching a video about Tomb of Horrors the other day. I don't know like where specifics are, but apparently there are several things that just outright kill you with no save.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple, even in 5th ed.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
It's gonna...
Something I forgot to mention as well. That wisp that was slowly powering you up.
Yep.
It burst, showering you all in some lovely warm sparks, and it's gone. But you've still got all your stuff and your abilities.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
You feel like you've got a bit of time, possibly literally a literal bit of time.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Quick mechanical.
Sararak, I've come to bargain.
If my spells are based on powers granted to me from the gods, but I don't remember that I follow that particular patron.
I'm going to say that you've still got access to your abilities, and it's kind of moot because your god is currently dead. Oh yeah, sorry guys, you kind of get the feeling that your gods are now dead.
But everything else
Yeah.
is as well, so...
Yeah.
Heat death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weave death of the universe.
The weave death of the universe, yes. That might be a nice episode title.
So
You get the feeling that this wisp might have somehow connected you to a point where time was still there and functioned
Yeah.
briefly. Okay, so Miri, you should be able to see.
yes, I can. Are there any markings or anything like that, or does it just appear like an entrance?
The corridor before you is made of plain stone, roughly worked, and it is dark and full of cobwebs. The ceiling overhead is obscured by hanging strands of webbing. Before you go any further, let's go for Atticus.
Fantastic.
Yeah, having run Tomb of Animation, I'm not surprised there are multiple fucking entrances.
This one,
Yeah.
the corridor before you is made of plain stone, roughly worked and mortared with a 10-foot high ceiling.
Okay. I found a way in.
Yeah, Miri would have. Friends, there's a way in here.
Yep. Brilliant.
Oh, actually, there's a thought, because Langston's burrowing rather than clearing.
Yeah. What things do I just... I wouldn't have done a burrowing if I had known, but even Langston doesn't know, so...
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Okay, so, Atticus,
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Well, I want to look down this hole, and
You've all got dark vision, right?
yeah, I've got
120 feet.
I've got 120 feet as well.
I've got 60, unless my auras are working. I think.
Mine's 150.
Sure, so I just wanted to double check that you guys were able to see things in the dark here.
Yeah. I don't think I can see as far as I should be able to, though.
No.
Like, there's something like, unless, yes, the squares are 10 feet. Huzzah!
The squares are 10 feet. Ah, annoying.
Is that intentional per the map?
It might be. Some of the old ones.
Oh yeah,
especially
one
from-
square equals 10 feet.
Yeah, so from this module, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
Shit.
Because all of the ones from this book are like this, which makes it really fucking awkward.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should just half the distance then.
It's probably fine.
All right, we'll try it with this, and if it gets awkward, then I will just whoop.
Yeah, there's arguments for both ways, because we can see further, but traps are closer.
So I'll kind of like just shout into the hole. Is anyone there?
Did I hear Atticus shouting that?
No, you don't because you've been burrowing through. Mary does.
Yeah.
Langston just hears some.
Is there? So it's just smooth stone floor.
Plain stone, roughly worked and mortared with a 10-foot high ceiling.
Okay.
Whereas mine's similar, except there's cobwebs everywhere.
Yours is plain stone, roughly worked and dark and full of cobwebs.
So you've got
This ceiling overhead is obscured by hanging strands of webbing.
Langston, did you?
Hello?
Where have you gone?
I'm in a corridor. Where are you?
Looking at a corridor, being very cautious.
Langston, your description. Bright, brilliant colours are to be seen everywhere. The stones and pigments undimmed by the passage of decades. The floor of the corridor is a colourful mosaic of stone, with a distinct winding path of red tiles about 2 feet wide snaking its way south down the corridor. No stonework can be seen on the walls or the ceiling 20 feet above, for some sort of cement or plaster has been smoothed over all of these surfaces and then illustrated. The scenes show fields with keen grazing, a copse with several wolves in the background, workers of various races and strange human-animal mixtures, pig-human, ape-human, and dog-human, going about various tasks. Certain of the frescoes show rooms of some building, a library filled with many books and scrolls, the door of a torture chamber, and a wizard's workroom. There are chairs, windows, boxes, bales, walls, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manner of things shown on the walls.
These are all like painted on the walls, right?
Yep. Painted on the...
Does Langston describe this to us?
I guess I'll pop back out and let these guys know
All right.
what I found.
Your way sounds a lot more interesting than ours.
So I'm going to start walking back towards the center.
Yeah, that seems like the interesting way to go.
So you guys.
Okay, I'm going to say that you can clear it out if you're making an effort to clear it out rather than just
Yeah,
the
sure.
floor.
So the entrance I found appears to have been unused for a long time.
Oh,
Mine looks like there have been people that direction, but very boring. This way looks exciting, interesting, and
horrible.
probably full of death.
Yeah.
Is it possible that that this is either this could be like the proper entrance, and whereas you found the service entrance?
Maybe. Is this the tomb, do you think?
It's the-
What the writing was talking about?
Well,
I don't see anything else out
I
here.
certainly hope so, because this is a desert devoid of everything.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be thrilled about having to go somewhere else.
I'm of two minds of this. There's a clear red path on the floor, and the one part of my brain says that's the path you follow. The other part of my brain says that's the path of death.
Now that I've got my backpack back, have I got a small ration of water
Sure.
left in there? Can I get a little bit of sand, pour a little bit of water, turn it into smush it together to create like a sand ball, and then chuck it down the corridor to see what would happen?
Okay, you do that. It hits
Yeah.
with a wet splat.
Okay.
You're just throwing wet sand down a corridor.
Yes.
Not a
yes, I have.
euphemism.
Nope.
Oh God. That's terrible. Oh dear. Alright. Fuck. Okay.
Holes and
What
poking.
just out of interest, what check are you asking for trap checking?
Perception check, please.
Okay, my passive is 29.
Roll it.
Fair enough.
Sorry, did I mishear that? Did you say your passive was 29?
You did, yes. I rolled a pair of 2s, so 16.
Okay.
I took rogue and took expertise,
Yeah.
and I have +5 passive from the shield of thingy eye, sentinel shield.
Okay. Well, the DC is 15, so you can only fail that with a natural 1,
That is correct.
and you have advantage.
I do.
Nice.
I'm hoping that I'm just hoping they stay at 15. That'll be good.
All right.
Okay, there are some covered pits in it.
Okay.
Looks like, or rather, you can see that there are some trap doors.
Okay.
Can
Whereabouts?
Give me a second. I will pop them off the GM layer.
Are there sconces on the thing to light the thing, and they're just not lit?
Nope.
Okay.
I have also checked for traps because I don't know these people and therefore don't trust them.
What did you get?
26.
Whoa.
Fucking
Ah,
yeah.
Jesus.
I rolled an 18, so
Yeah, you can
Nice.
you can see all these traps, these trap doors.
okay.
That's a big fucking pit. Jesus.
Yeah. I'll be. What I'll do, if that's all right, is I'll just pop up to one and just sort of toss Sandra onto the middle. Does it open?
No. Or are you trying to force the thing open?
Just like to see how much sort of weight will set it off. Like, obviously, because I can prove Sandra back to my hand at any time. The yeah, like it's just a safe thing to throw.
Okay. Sandra's not heavy enough to
Okay, fair
make
enough.
it
That's
pop
fine.
open.
I-
You're aware that you could jam something in there, like a climbing pitten or something.
I have many of those. I also have a crowbar.
Well, I'll need a strength check to put the shim in.
Who was it who perfectly straightened some crowbars? Was that this game or was that someone else?
that was the SKT.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
that
Val. Yes.
because of course it was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you kept on messing up.
Like kept successive nat ones on athletics dice.
Yeah.
But you had like 5 crowbars from looting a house. That was like
Yeah.
the first session or something, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can I
Sorry.
assist you with that? Because given that you mentioned the traps, I have more trust in you now. So I would then try and, like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll help you do it. Basically.
So yeah, I will just, for the sake of argument, just to see what's down there, try and crowbar one of these pits open.
Okay, could I please have a strength check to try and open it?
Strength or athletics? Bear in mind the crowbar would be giving me a bunch on athletics checks.
It just says strength.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's still a plus 5.
I've got
But
19 strength if I can assist. Am I allowed to assist or not?
I'll allow.
sure. Okay, in that case,
More the GM.
roll with advantage for Millie's assistance.
23.
Yeah, that is plenty.
Just raw strength.
Yeah.
Anything down there?
Okay. Yeah. There are spikes at the bottom of the pit.
Right. That's not good. Not the worst thing that could be down there, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot drop onto spikes.
Brilliant.
So I look down at those spikes. Do they also look poisoned? By chance.
I can answer this one just because I fucking know.
That's wow.
Don't think someone wants us coming in this entrance.
No. Or maybe that's the point. Are we able to just
There's
step, like, where I am
18 of
now?
them.
Am I able to step between here and here?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Quick question. As we're pricing it open, or now that it's open, can I see if it's got a mechanism that locks it shut? Basically, what I'm trying to ascertain is this a public entrance that when they don't want people here, they just arm the traps, and so anyone walking on them would trigger them, or are they set to always be off? Always open if
They are
anyone's
set to always drop someone onto a spiky death.
There is no safety catch.
There is
Yeah.
no safety.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. Do we definitely want to go in this way?
I guess
If
this winding path that goes down. Do we want to follow that or deliberately not follow that? Is the question.
Well, I mean, the winding path led onto one of the traps. I think it's a...
But like this one is not in there,
Yeah, I think they
as
might
is this one.
they might have just drawn a pattern to throw us off. Or
Yeah, but the
Mm,
next. Yeah, this seems like a dick move.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The murals on the walls are.
Mhm.
They were like depictions of all kinds of things, weren't there?
Yeah.
Is there any like secret doors?
Could
I start walking down this way.
Well, as you're walking, can I have a perception, please, Atticus?
21.
Nice.
Okay. That path of red tiles on the floor.
Yeah.
You can see that there is a message contained in barely noticeable runes on the mosaic floor
Oh.
in the red path.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's not about following the red path. It's about following the red. That's yeah. Fuck you, Gygax. I love you because you did the best thing in my life, but fuck you.
Okay. So what is the message say?
Well, it's difficult to tell what part of it says because it's on a trap door that's currently dunk.
Oh fuck. Can we
Yeah, I'm on it. I'll wrench the crowbar out.
Okay. Yeah, you'll need to try and do something to get it, reset it, and then jam a pin in there to keep it up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Could I please have another strength check?
Yeah.
can I assist again?
Sure.
Undo what I did.
Sure.
24.
Sure. There you go. Okay, you've got a pin in there.
If it was athletics, I'd ordered 36. You said, so are you going to read it out? Because I'm ready to type if you are.
I can copy and paste it into the chat if you want.
Oh, marvellous, yes.
And I'll do it line by line.
How long is it?
9 lines.
Okay.
9 sentences.
So we're thinking like 9 rooms?
But is it all single file? So, like, in the path, is it like are there?
Where's
So if you were
the...
to
So
follow
basically,
the
in order to get the rest of it, you'll need to go further in.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm just
Cool.
going to count how many.
Just while you're doing that, can I grab a drink quickly? I'll be
Sure.
back in just a sec.
I will actually grab one.
Okay, so I'm going to say you get each line every 2 squares that you cover.
Okay.
And you've covered 4 squares so far, so check the Discord for line 1.
Hey, brilliant. Could we roll history to see if we know who a Sararak is in character?
We'll wait until Mike gets back.
Oh, sorry, I can't. I'm not looking at Zoom at the moment. Let me see.
He's gone to get a drink. I'm also going to go get a drink.
Sararak, congratulations on your powers of observation. So make of this whatever you wish, for you'll be mine in the end, no matter what. Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch, and the second Great Hall you'll discover. Okay, we haven't seen an arch. Have we seen a Tormentor?
The walls, maybe the wall murals, or like one of them's like, because there's like all kinds of things.
That's what I was wondering. Or like the Tormentor, could that be the spikes at the bottom of the pit?
This is a no bueno.
Ugh. Someone once described Sararak to me as the game show host Lich.
Yeah, that's not far off. I made him a good guy in mine. I was like, fuck it, why not?
A good guy how, out of curiosity?
So, in my world, the players don't know this, but every resurrection that happens pushes a gate between the world of the dead and the world of the living open farther. And in the Tomb of Annihilation, there's a thing that happens.
That campaign is over for me now, so don't worry.
Oh, cool.
I have returned.
So the end of the Tomb of Annihilation, which is really interesting, is that basically Sararak is funneling all the souls of everyone in the world into a dead god, and attempting
Hence
to resurrect.
the Death Plague thing.
Yes. So basically,
is that an atropal?
Yes, it was. It's a consequence of him trying to do something else. It's like he didn't mean to stop all resurrections from working and everyone who had been resurrected to die. But in mine, I was like, well, what if he was actually trying to stop this gate from opening?
Yeah.
And so he did this thing to stop that from happening and stop anyone from trying to pop the gate open. And so he's basically a good guy with slightly dubious methods.
Yeah.
Rather than just crazy evil lich.
Yeah. I do like the concept of good liches, though. Like, it has always been sort of very flavorful for me. Like, one of my old characters was Cleric Warlock Nun. So, Fiendish Nun. My headcanon for her eventual ascension was that she'd become a sort of chaotic good lich who just lived in a small like cottage at the edge of one of the infernal planes, and then got her, eternal life usually by just mercilessly torturing the souls of her vegetable garden. There's just like a marrow going, no, please. Tomb of Horrors.
Are you enjoying it so far?
No, I'm terrified.
I am enjoying this. I'm the right level for it. It will be Atticus might die, but that's okay.
That is a very fair. If I had to be a level, 18th is definitely the third best level I could pick.
Oof.
Yeah, I was trying to think what kind of thing would manage to survive the end of the universe.
The Tomb of Horrors, yeah, you're not wrong in fairness. I'm trying to find a particular green text about the Tomb of Horrors that I read once, which was a guy was DMing Tomb of Horrors for a laugh, and the whole group made Australian orc barbarians, all of whom were called Bruce. You'll be right, Bruce. There's a chest here that spews out eternal snakes. So what are we going to do? Going to pop a bag over there, and we're going to drop all the enemies into the eternal snake bag. She'll be right.
Hello, right.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you've got 2, and Langston's gone on 1 more.
Where am I? Who said that? What?
Hey.
Yeah, I'll say in there for sake of argument.
Okay. So, in terms of the wall mural, can you describe the wall mural again?
Sure thing. Bear in mind that there is more writing to be had. I just want to put that out there. But okay, so along the wall, the scenes show fields with I'm not sure I'm saying this word right. Kine, Kine, some kind of grazing animal.
I have no idea.
Kine.
If it was Skyrim, I'd think like Kine is in Kine's Peace.
No, it's the collective noun for cows.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, so there's a
Apparently.
bunch of things that go moo grazing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a bunch of moo-moos.
A copse with several wolves in the background.
Cows
Pause there 1 second.
grazing
Uh,
wolves.
okay, so I'm just.
Cops.
I was make this what you wish. Tormentor Arch, Second Great Hall. Okay, go.
Okay, so we've got the cows grazing.
Yep.
The copse with wolves in the background. Workers of various races and strange human-animal mixtures going about various tasks. So there's pig human, ape human, and dog human.
Okay.
Some of them show rooms of some building. So, a library filled with many books and scrolls.
Do any of the I'm specifically looking out as I'm looking at these to see if any of the buildings have arches on them. Carry on, sorry.
One of them, there is one of the paintings is the door of a torture chamber.
That could be the Tormentor then. If we're going to the Tormentor, we go through his door.
Okay. Yep.
A wizard's workroom.
See, that makes me think through the arch as in Archmage, but that's tenuous, so I think I'm overthinking it.
Okay.
Okay, so the torture chamber painting is a depiction of an iron door
Yeah.
that evidently confines some sort of horrid creature. Its taloned and scaled hands grasp the bars of its small window.
I love that.
Ooh, like.
And that's just like plain wall, right?
And that's that's. I mean, it's just plain wall with a painting of a door with some kind of horrid creature trapped behind it. Has Atticus shared that there is writing?
Yeah. He'll look at the ground. And go, right.
All right. In that case, with where Langston's got to, you also get the third line.
Ooh.
Okay. Shun green if you can, but knight's good colour is for those of great valour. So knight's... So black?
It's good color.
What's a good colour for knight?
I don't know.
Like gold? Like dawn? Because that's the good part of night, I guess.
White for the moon?
Well,
Maybe.
white and gold, in case it's a misspelling, and it's KN.
I
Now, is the
love-
dress white and gold, or is it black and blue?
Fuck's sake.
I love to think of a Sararak sitting there, just like typing this up on his iPhone and auto-correcting the shit out of this rhyme.
Actually, Miri wouldn't be able to. Hasn't got that fast. I can't read it. So when it's read out, like before I even read it, I was thinking like knight in shining armor.
Oh, right.
It would be white and gold.
Oh, the knights, as in the other type of knight.
Knigget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Um,
Okay. Wow.
I'm just going to very carefully. Can I first have another look for different traps? So I'm going to specifically, as I'm going along this red pathway, avoiding the ones on the floor. Can I look at the walls and ceiling?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I trusteth not any of this bullshit. 16 on the die, so 30.
Okay, you see. Just going to a different tab here. No traps.
Good, so I like that. Okay, in which case I will follow along the red as I go, just as far
Okay.
as I can, avoiding the pit traps. Like I'll lean over to read the ones where it's on a pit trap, like here. Oh, I
Pause
can see a
there.
door. Yeah.
I'm just counting. 1, 2. Okay, so you get the fifth line.
Yeah.
Fourth?
Fourth and fifth, yes.
Oh, fourth and fifth. Okay.
Just checking to see which ones you've gotten.
Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch, and the second great hall you'll discover. Showing grief you can, but knights can host to the If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. Okay, that seems... Can I go ahead and have another look at one of the pit traps?
If you want.
I don't, but I'm going to. I'm going to go to this one.
You say something about a magical weapon? If it's struck with... If
If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice aught, anything, but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. A loop of magical metal, I'm guessing, is a ring or like a bracelet or a crown.
Quick question: how can everyone just ping as far down south as they've revealed? So,
As in ping the distance as far down as I've seen.
yes.
Okay, I was here, so I can see there's like a doorway here, which I'll have mentioned.
Okay,
And
yeah, I thought you might have
There's
mentioned
something
that.
there.
Okay, so
I can't see through the darkness what that is specifically.
okay,
At least not on the map as Joe Langston. That's like 100 feet inside his dark vision. So
yeah,
50 feet inside dark vision.
there does seem to be a bit of an archway here.
Where?
I am pinning.
Yeah.
I can't
might.
see anything.
Like down there.
Yes, I got pings then. This one.
Yeah, that
Yeah. Okay.
appears to be a stone archway.
So there's an arch in the eastern wall.
Correct.
Okay, so that might deal with the arch line then. Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch, and the second Great Hall you'll discover. So it sounds like both of those lead to the same place.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and have another look at that pit trap, if I may. Oi, Miz.
Yeah.
Look, you're not going to push me in, are you? Let's just be real.
No. Why would I push you in?
Oh, because you're acting weird and you're giving funny looks at my bag of sand.
No, I can help you gather sand. I'd
No.
I'd forgotten how much it meant to you.
I love how you're playing this, by the way, Mike. That is just fucking top tier. Yeah, I'm going to try and force this pit trap open.
Mm-hmm. Strength check, please.
25
Yeah.
with a natural 20. I think I've literally rolled 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, you managed to bust open the pit trap.
Okay,
Spikes.
now let's read this again, just to make sure. 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. Do the walls of this pit look greasy in any way?
No.
Can I make a passive... Okay, well, can it? No, not a passive, but can I make either perception or investigation to check it, to scope out these walls without going down in the pit?
Give me an investigation.
19.
You see nothing of note.
I'm going to have to go down there.
Well, should we not check that there's no more writing before you?
Oh, there is more writing. It continues the entire
Yeah.
length of the corridor.
Yeah.
But Miri doesn't have the GM book in front of her, so
I'll carry on down the corridor and
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've gotten almost all the way.
yeah, I may as well go to the end.
Okay. Presuming that you go to the end, avoiding all of the obvious pit traps.
Yep.
I say obvious. Pit traps that you have collectively deduced.
Oh, God. Small lines. These keys and those are the most important of all, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul.
Trembling.
If you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come, and there the throne that's key and keyed. The iron men of visage grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. You've left and found my tomb, and now your souls will die. Fan-fucking-tastic.
And now that you've gotten there, Brad, I've got more
Yeah.
description for you.
Oh fuck! What a god awful thing is this thing in front of me as well.
Okay, so to the east of you, that archway there,
Yeah.
the stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapours. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. As you move within touching distance, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow, the right-hand base stone orange, and the keystone 7 feet above blue. And
Okay.
on the wall to the south of you, on the wall before you, is a relief sculpture of a devil face formed of mosaic tiles. The face has a huge O of a mouth, inside of which the space is dead black.
Oh no.
That's a don't touch.
That is what the Bloodhound gang would call a bad touch.
Is it green?
Can you read that again, sorry?
What about the face?
Yes, please.
Okay, on the wall before you is a relief sculpture of a devil face formed of mosaic tiles. The face has a huge O of a mouth, inside of which the space is dead black. The O is about 3 feet in diameter, so plenty of room for people who wish to crawl into it. And you look in there and all you can see is darkness.
I believe this is possibly the most iconic trap in D&D, but Langston doesn't know that, and he's not here.
But if I can't see into it, and I have dark vision, I know that that's probably magical darkness. Presume that.
Mm-hmm. You could borrow one of Miri's javelins and poke it down there.
I've got a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Just toss the rock into the blackness.
The rock vanishes into
I
the
don't like
darkness.
that. And I assume I don't hear it hit anything on the other side.
Nope.
No,
I'm
that's bad. Don't.
Back. down. Is that...
Can I have an
This that you're looking
Arcana
at.
check, please, Atticus?
Or you can. Why not? For shits and giggles.
It's all
10.
shits and giggles. till someone
Nah,
giggles
there's
and
just
shits.
magical darkness. I mean, Langston can give it a go if he wants.
Yeah, go on. No fucking idea.
It's just magical darkness.
It doesn't... I don't like it. I can... No, that's the... That's Devil Sight, not Gloom Stalker. Yeah, I can't see magical darkness.
Can
Oh.
I poke a javelin in there just to see, like...
Sure thing. You stick the javelin in, you bring it back out, and the tip of the javelin is gone.
Oh, I almost feel like honoured to have seen this in person.
No, I should actually be...
So I look down at the end of the javelin like, yeah, don't do
when-
that. Don't. That's how you lose hands and shit.
I wasn't planning on crawling down there, but I mean, it's good
Nah.
to rule that option out.
Nah.
So,
Of interest, hang on, if I move up...
With
Close,
with
what-
Miri having prodded it, also
Yeah. Green,
Miri's
nice, good
paladin
colour.
senses reveal it as a desecrated place.
Oh, fuck. What colour is it?
this makes
What,
me
inside the
uncomfortable.
mouth, it's black.
No, not inside the mouth.
Is the face itself?
Yeah.
Is it green, Ryan?
It doesn't give me a colour.
Really?
The reason I ask is it looks a little bit green on the map.
Oh, hang on. The title of this bit is The Face of the Great Green Devil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
it's
Acererak being who he is, shun green if you can, but night's good colour is for those of great valour. That is essentially Acererak going, go on, I dare you. The black bit's fun, I promise.
Yeah.
do you think
this
your
is what
brain-
we're looking at, right? This thing. This
Yeah.
horrible,
Yeah.
awful, evil thing.
Yes. Yes.
But entire parties have crawled down thinking it was a teleporter.
Yes. I
Yeah.
read one story about a guy who was asked to join a game. It's like, you're doing the Tomb of Horrors? No, I've done that. I'm not doing that again. And I was like, no, go on. It's like, okay, fine, but I'm going to be playing a character who has been in there already.
Ah.
And so, so I can use my own meta knowledge. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, fine. So he goes along there with another party, and they all start crawling down there one by one. And he goes, why don't you let me hold your magic items for you in case something goes wrong? They all go down there, and then he just walks off with all their magic items.
That's
Yeah, that's
really
fair.
smart. Oh, it's terrible, but I love it. Oh, God.
So yes, Mike, in that face is a sphere of annihilation.
I was really tempted to throw my bag of holding in there for a second.
Just poof.
Gone.
I think in the cosmic game of rock, paper, scissors, Sphere Annihilation actually just beats Bag of Holding.
Yeah, but does it not cause an explosion? Like,
No, that is the explosion.
oh, well,
Except it's worse, I think.
Yeah, sphere of annihilation doesn't spread everything around the astral plane. It
annihilate.
obliterates all matter it passes through, and all matter that passes. Artifacts are the exception.
Here we go. This is what I believe.
I'm going to say that with all of the information, Atticus is able to realise what that is.
Oh shit. Well, if you ever wanted to kill anyone and hide the body, there's a perfect example of something
Yeah.
we could do.
It's a shame no one else in the universe is alive, isn't it?
Yes. Are we gods now?
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Being
kinda-
a god's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Ryan, could you do me a favour?
Yeah, sure.
Could you ping for me on the map where the bit about 2 pits along was? Like writing in the floor.
Fifth line. Okay, so about here, the two squares either side of this.
I'm just waiting for the ping.
A bit there and a bit there. Or I can go.
Here? Can you see my pings?
I can see your pings fine. A bit south of that. So,
There?
well, can you see the rangefinder that I've got?
I can't, no. I'm just going to reload roll 20 a second.
Sure thing.
So what's this thing just off to the right here?
The right there
Yeah.
is an arch.
Okay. Yeah.
The stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapours. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. As you move to within touching distance, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow, the right-hand base stone glows orange, and the keystone, which is 7 feet above, glows blue.
I tuned out there and bad things happened, sorry. Say it one more time.
Hello. Blue.
Okay, so the stone archway before you is filled with a veil of thick vapours. The stones on either side of the base and the keystone protrude slightly from the stones around them. As you move within touching distance, the left-hand base stone begins to glow yellow. The right-hand base stone glows orange, and the keystone, which is 7 feet above, glows blue.
So yellow, orange, blue. And you say it's full of archway full of mist?
Archway full of mist, yes. Completely obscuring whatever may be down there, if anything.
Like that. Yeah. Yellow, orange, blue. Top.
Yeah.
Yellow on the left, orange on the right, blue at the top.
Yep.
Do we think that lines at the beginning of the poem refer to lines earlier to places earlier in the tomb, or is it just like a mess and it could be anywhere? Because we've seen shun green if you can, but the night's good colour is for those of great valour.
That's the third line.
Is the third line.
So that is...
But the first line doesn't seem to make much of... I don't think there's clues in the first line. I think that's just Serac being an egotist.
The green's good... the line about shun green if you can, but the night's good colour, that's about here.
Find the false.
We think that's about the devil. That's the devil face, right?
That's the devil face at the bottom there, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense to be about green. So it's not lying to us, because green would be bad.
Okay.
Nice.
This says 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall. So there are 3 traps in total along the actual red path.
Oh, so the second one. So you think this one?
So
yes,
that's number 2. So 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a virtuous fall. So maybe this last one actually does. Yeah, because
so this is the second one on the. What I'm thinking is this is the second one on the path. Either way.
Yes.
Can I have a look in this one?
Sure. Strength check, please.
Yeah, certainly.
Can I assist as I'm here?
Sure thing.
22.
Yeah. You pop it open.
Yeah.
Pit trap. Spikes.
Okay. Can we? Can I try and pop this one open?
Sure thing.
Because I think it's. Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Everything is just all around.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's just spikes.
Can I don't want to go in the pit trap because it's gonna close and the fucking floor's gonna come up or some shit.
So there's
it says check the wall. So what's on the wall by like the second pit trap, the one that Joe tried to open?
But it's fortuitous fall. I think I've got to be in there. Like it says the fortuitous fall makes me think that if you fall in there, you'd somehow be lucky.
Or Serac's just a monster and he'll try and kill us.
But that's everywhere here.
That is definitely true.
But it says check. So check the wall.
Check the wall. Is there anything on the wall either opposite or?
How deep are the traps?
10 feet deep with spikes at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is there room to go like either side of a spike? Like is it like completely lined, carpeted, or are there like big ones and you could sort of go in between them if you tried really hard?
I don't believe so. Give me a second and I will reread the text about the pit traps.
Sure.
Or we skip all of this and go through the Tormentor route.
Yeah, that's like this is why I was asking a minute ago about is it all in order? Because Tormentor made me think go through the room to the torture chamber. But then you said there were like hands on the bars, was that right?
Yeah, like it looks like an iron door with 2 hands on the bars from the outside, like a prison.
That made me scared about the line "Beware of trembling hands and what will maul."
Yeah, I think that's gonna eat us.
Yeah,
but then I think maybe the mural is not exactly what it appears. Maybe so. I'm wondering if there's like there's some kind like look to the wall says maybe there's a treasure in the wall.
Yeah, because it also says if you find the false, you find the true, as in like a false panel or a false entrance.
Yeah. So I guess it's like over or in the opposite side of the pit traps. Is there anything like a chest or like a picture of a chest or picture of treasure?
Oh, that's a good point. Yes.
Ryan's reading.
By the way, I would highly 9 out of 10 recommend the link I put in the Discord. It's one of my favourite things.
Oh, the Australian one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
there's a lot of things that could happen in here.
Oh god, and they're all happening to us, and they're all bad. Shit, Bruce is a fucking skeleton in there. Shit, right, Bruce, throw some fireballs at you. I'm out of fireballs, mate. Got me some BB though.
Hang on, I need to look at the actual map rather than the Roll20 map.
Yeah.
Because where it's got just a big GM on some of the layers, it's not showing me the numbers
Yeah, sure.
properly. There's also a something that doesn't really seem to make sense to me in terms of what's on the map. That's why I'm reading so much, trying to figure out where the hell this thing that it's depicting is described.
Yeah. The other thing that's sort of playing around my mind is 2 pits along the way. Are we really... Like, I suspect there's probably going to be more places in this tomb with more than 1 pit trap, to be honest.
Yeah.
What? This isn't going to be the end of it? Are you telling me that we haven't just got to get to the other side of this arch and then we're done?
Nah. Oh, there is one way to be done really quickly.
Yeah, right at the bottom of that pit.
Very permanently.
I think Ryan is still reading.
That's chill, dude.
There's a lot to read. I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. I like.
I can only imagine what
knowing
running this
how
must be like.
Gygax designed these fucking things. I imagine that each room is a complex web of mysteries.
I did do a bit of prep when I decided I was going to run this, but had wanted to do a bit more reading and getting it in my head. But as this was like a last minute swap to this game, it was like, okay.
Yeah. Let's just go through the rhyme again and see if there's any things that could apply to this corridor. Tormentor, possibly.
Yeah,
Arch,
Tormentor,
possibly.
Yeah.
Shun Green, we think so. Knight's good colour is for those of great valour. I very much suspect that is a Serac being an asshole. If Shades of Red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice or loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. Shades of Red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice or loop of magical metal. That could be this.
That could be the gems.
What gems? Sorry.
The red.
Oh,
is
those
it not red?
stones.
The stones. Sorry.
In what? Sorry, I might have missed that.
In the arch.
In the
The
arch.
arch at the beginning has an arch of
Oh,
yellow,
sorry,
orange, and blue.
I know the yellow, orange, and blue isn't
Yeah.
red, but also Shades of Red could be the path.
Yeah.
If Shades of Red stand, cryptic crossword wise, if you're standing on Shades of Red, the wise will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. So that could, and I'm saying could, refer to a point somewhere near the end of that red pathway where you need to sacrifice a loop of magical metal or something. 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. That could be here because there is more than 2 pits.
Well, if Miri goes stand in front of the wall mural with the hands, we'll find out real quick if that's true.
Well,
If you find the false, you find the true, and into the column
columned
hall.
hall. There's no columns in here.
No.
And they're the throne that's key and keyed. So, like, is there a door in a throne somewhere?
Well, there's a keystone.
Yeah, but maybe. But key and keyed implies to me that there is both a keyhole in it, and it's very important.
Okay,
So I
I
think
understand what I've been looking at now.
Okay.
Oh.
We haven't seen any Iron Men, not in the murals.
Let me just go back to the description
Yeah.
of the murals.
You've left and left and the left
That,
and
I
left
think, is
implies
correct.
at some point is you go left and go left again, and now your souls will die. Or don't do that. Do anything except
I mean, yeah.
that.
Yeah, like
Looking for a good old fashioned soul sucking.
or through the arch. Go back to the tormentor.
Can I try and pry open each of the pit traps and just have a look at the wall, or do the other ones that I haven't currently looked at?
Sure.
The walls inside specifically.
Okay, yeah.
You want
You've done
just-
enough of them. I'm going to say that. Also,
Just a single.
the DC is
perception, or-
10 to bust it open.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Perception
yeah, bust them all open, roll perception.
29.
You see nothing of interest within the pit traps.
Okay, that's fine then. I suspect it either refers to somewhere else or I'm not getting something.
So, can I go back and have a look? Can you describe the mural of the torturer again, or the tormentor?
Okay, that one is the big wall of text. Okay, an iron door that evidently confines some horrid creature. Its talons and scaled hands grasp the bars of its small window. So you see a big iron door,
Yeah.
or rather, you see the painting of a big iron door, which is you can't see through it, and there is a small grill.
Yeah.
Like a letterbox sized, with some bars on it, and you see two taloned and scaled hands grasping those bars.
Can I try and poke what remains of my javelin to see if that is solid painting or whether it will fit between those bars?
The other pointy end.
Okay, could I please have a strength check? Just for no reason.
So hold on, that's 10 plus my strength, so 14.
Okay, it does appear to be a part of the painting. You can't poke it through, but with a 14, you do crumble the plaster a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm just going to go and stand near Miri and her bonus to saving throws. I'm just tired now.
Like I start looking at all of the murals more closely, seeing if there's anything like as I walk along.
Go back to the tormentor through the arch. So, if you can, shades red. Otherwise, not need to sacrifice. Beware of trembling hands and what will move. If you find the false, you find the true. Or if it's like a false. Can I poke a mural to the on the opposite wall to see if it comes away as easily?
Sure. Roll me a strength check.
6.
No. You scratch the artwork a little bit, but you don't crumble any of the plaster.
Seeing that the plaster does crumble, could I make a stone cunning check to see if the doobly-doo, fibbly-bobbly, if it looks like there is something behind the plaster?
Unfortunately, not with a stone cunning check, because this is plaster, not stone.
Fair.
If I just,
However, roll me an investigation check.
So I see Miri do this. I look at the plaster near me, whatever mural I go.
Away.
18.
Okay, you're looking at going, and you're about to say, I think there might be, and then Atticus just blasts a hole in the wall.
Just hit it.
Brilliant.
Sorry, he blasts a hole in the plaster, revealing a wall behind.
Oh,
Excellent. I'm okay with this.
is there another mural behind this mural?
No, it's just worked stone.
Oh, that's less
Well,
exciting.
where did you shoot? You shot there,
Probably
right?
right where I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you got nothing.
Where is the wall with the torturer's door?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Where is it? Sorry, ping it again. I just missed it.
That one.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Next to the first pit trap.
Okay. I will, for the sake of argument, just yeet Sandra at it and then poof her back.
Okay, you neatly cleave the. Sandra digs well into the plaster.
Yeah.
When you yeet her back, plaster comes with it, and it does reveal a demon. No.
So is there like a little alcove there?
Give me a second.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. The plaster and lathe beneath the image broken away, and a normal looking inward opening door appears to be.
Ooh.
Just a door.
A door. Yep.
I'm so very inherently suspicious about this.
Can I cast Divine Sense as I approach the door?
Sure. Something pings very, very strongly to the south of you.
So down here somewhere.
Way down there.
It's only 60 feet, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, this thing's emanating an aura that you could detect. When you were stood beside it, you could detect it even without your aura up.
Was that the Unhallow she detected earlier?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. You sense desecration.
Yeah, I don't want to go south. I feel the mystery door.
The mystery door.
So if I got to sort of leap across the pit trap and into the, at the door, can I?
Well,
push
you
the
did.
door
You
open?
had previously wedged it with a piton, but then Langston reopened it again.
So
you could try and wedge it shut again.
I'll give you a hand with that.
I thought we did wedge it.
Yeah, but then Langston went and opened all of them.
I opened all of them just to make sure.
Oh, I thought you only reopened the ones we opened the ones we hadn't. Okay, well, yeah, okay, fine. Can I
the ones haven't
re-wedge
looked
it
in.
with a
Yeah,
pick?
I'll. Yeah. Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
If you do it and I'll assist you, you seem to have better luck than.
So that's just raw strength, 16.
Okay.
Is
You
it
you feel that you have wedged it shut.
Good.
Cool. Can I just give it a poke with my spear just to make like I'm not putting like full weight on it?
Yeah,
'cause
seems
that would
fairly
overbalance
sturdy.
me.
Judging from the fact that I have excellent saving throws plus advantage when I'm near Miri and I can fly, I'll just gingerly step onto it just in case.
I believe you require an action or a bonus action to fly.
I do, but yeah, that's true.
Okay, the pit trap does begin to tremble.
It begins to tremble.
It trembles a little bit
Okay,
and then doesn't fall through.
so it looks like the wedging is holding.
Just
Okay, cool.
almost
Yes.
almost like it was a DC 15 strength check to do so.
Okay. Okay, cool. I will be gingerly. I will gingerly back off of it.
Can we open the door?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay, for traps first.
okay.
What do you want for traps?
Investigation, please.
22.
Okay. The door appears to just open inwards. No trickery, no locks, no traps as far as you.
Okay.
I will.
What? Rexy,
Yeah.
you here? Oh, no, there you are. Sorry, I lost you. You blended into the background of the map.
It is very grizzled.
Okay, do we want to try and open it? Because I have Mage Hand now.
Of course, you fucking do.
Well, we're
From,
either going.
Arcane
We're
Trickster.
not exactly getting older or younger, so go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. It's now not possible to get older or younger, but it is apparently still possible to die horribly. So, yeah. I will stand on the other side of the pit trap, 30 feet away, and just.
Okay. It
Bad
opens.
things happen. Okay, good.
I will need door.
We've been discovered, apparently.
Okay, yeah, I have now opened the door for you.
Okay. So,
Right.
what can I see down it? And yes, I have stood on the sealed pit trap.
Yeah, it's
So,
fine. It trembles a bit, but doesn't fall through.
okay.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
The most outstanding feature in this location is actually outstanding. It literally says that. 2 jackal-headed human figures are painted so as to appear to be holding a real bronze chest that protrudes from the wall.
There's her treasure.
Or not.
No, see, 'cause 2 pits, jackals, treasure.
What's false is true.
Yeah, let's go back to the rhyme again. Oh, God.
Yeah, what's
Um,
false is true. The door was false, but actually was true.
There is also a door at the far end of the...
2 pits along
corridor.
the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. Okay.
Yep, actually tracks. So, who wants to open the chest?
Well,
No, hang on. This is 1 pit along the way.
That's 2, isn't it? This one? Oh no, it's this one.
This one.
Oh, well.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I peer in and see if there's any signs of other pit traps on the in here? Because if there's another pit trap here, that might explain it.
Give me a perception check, please.
I shall. So a 6, so 20.
You see no pit traps.
There's another door along here?
Yeah, there's a door at the far end.
Should we go in? Do you reckon?
Well, what about the chest?
well,
is
the chest is in there, isn't it?
Where is the
Isn't
chest in
there?
this room?
Yeah, the chest is on the north wall of this room. Right here, right in the middle. Dead center.
Can you
Okay.
mage hand the chesty open and see if we all die horribly?
I could give it a bash. Yeah. Yeah,
Everyone
I
cuddle
will
up
try
to
and
Miri.
mage hand the doohickey. Anything happen?
Reading.
Okay, sorry.
If this happens,
I
this
ha-
happens. If
I
you
ha-
do this,
Yeah, I heard a. And I thought you were just pausing for dramatic effect.
Yes, I'm pausing a very long time for dramatic effect.
Heightens the anticipation.
Okay, you try to open it from the top. You try to open it like a chest normally opens. It doesn't budge.
So
It's still like in the wall, right?
I mean, it is protruding from the wall.
How much? How much is actually sticking out of the wall?
Enough that it could be opened.
Could feasibly. I'll just pull it from every angle in case the hinges are a different way.
Okay.
I'll give it a real going over with Mage Hand, basically.
Okay, as you're doing this,
Yeah.
you see a needle just dart out 3 inches from the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have expected nothing less, but I'm not going to be there while I disarm that trap.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So you trigger the trap, and the chest actually is hinged on the bottom.
There you
And
go.
it just
fair
goes.
enough. Yeah,
Okay.
There is a catch on the top to press that opens it.
sure.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Pressing the catch causes the needle to go thunk into your mage hand.
sure.
You take no psychic damage.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it.
You also take no poison damage.
I'm unsurprised.
I
And
imagine-
if you cast a spell again, you can control that. I don't need to see the hands to manipulate it, but I can't. But I can. I won't be able to see things that I can't see. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna just feel around and see if there's anything to like drag out.
So you're feeling around inside the chest.
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah,
Okay,
the chest appears to be empty, but feeling around inside with your mage hand, you can feel that there is
Like,
a
scoop it out
rod.
like a cat.
There is a rod or something that blocks your hand movement,
Oh, I can feel a rod, guys.
and
Pull it
it
out.
seems to move fairly easily. Do you think you could probably
does
use
it
it
feel
as a
like-
lever?
It's a lever. Okay. Shall I pull the lever?
Did anything drop out of the?
No.
It didn't feel like there was anything else to like just like bat outwards like a cat.
Seems like it's just a lever in there.
Oh, pull it, fuck's sake.
I'll pull it.
I'm gonna
Fuck
die
it.
of boredom in here.
Okay. The
There's
floor.
worse things to die off.
The floor in this room falls away.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's
Okay,
fair.
that is 2 pit traps along.
That is definitely true.
And this one is 30 feet deep,
Brilliant.
with
Brilliant.
poison spikes at the bottom.
Yeah, of course it is.
Sorry, with spikes at the bottom. You have no idea if it's poisoned or not.
Of course it's poisoned.
It's also
brilliant.
technically not a trap, so find trap spell would not have found it.
Oh, that is literally, I bet you anything you like, copied word for word from the original Tomb of Horrors. No, it's not a trap. Gygax.
Oh, you're
Fortuitous-
really hating on him, aren't you?
Oh, no, I do not get me wrong. I love the man.
Yeah,
But-
but for this,
Yeah, this was, yeah.
shake your fist at the sky and scream, Gygax!
This was literally him going, oh, you want a challenge? You like breaking the fourth wall, do you? Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I've heard the stories.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware that this is him wanting to take his overconfident,
Players down a-
obnoxious players
yeah.
down a peg.
I'm
Admittedly,
loving it.
this has been slightly toned down for 5th edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no
Um,
floor in this room now.
Well, we could.
Brilliant.
If I can summon a mount, we could fly across.
I can already one of my little booty wings.
How
Also,
how wide
Langston,
is the
that lever can be set to the original position again.
Yeah.
Okay.
so you can just-
does it look
Actually-
like the stuff inside the pit?
Can
Does
I?
it look like rough hewn? Could it be climbed down with a climb speed?
I'll just fly down.
Ah, of course.
I'll just go over and fly down.
You
and
fly
see if
down
there's
30 feet. It's just spikes at the bottom. Nothing interesting on the walls.
See anything in the walls?
Just death. Lots of death. Death.
Right.
Deathy death. Fly back up.
Deathy,
Yeah.
death.
Once he is out of the pit, crucially, I shall rethink the lever.
Okay, yep. The floor goes dunk back again, and is totally solid once more.
So it looks solid once you've Okay, cool. That's fine.
I mean, it is a floor on a hinge. It's not even a trapdoor because it doesn't have a catch to trigger. It's just a
Yeah,
lever.
because you have to do it to yourself.
Yes, which is why it's not a trap.
Yeah, I get it. I love it. Cool. Right, what's the other side? There's another door.
Another door.
Yeah.
You know the drill, gentlemen.
Check for traps.
Another 6, so 20 again. It's
Is the-
No
absolute
traps.
Is the door actually a door?
The door is actually a door at the far end.
So
Okay.
is the thing, the floor back?
Yeah, the floor is back
Yeah.
again.
The floor hinges back when you pull the lever the other way.
Okay.
Out of interest, does it feel like the lever only has the on and off position?
Correct.
Like, I won't change it now, but it's like you can't like pull it upwards instead of pulling it downwards. So you go like up.
It's got 2 positions.
Cool. That's fine. Yeah.
Death and
Safe.
okay. So I'll tentatively cross it.
Sure thing. As you do that, I'm going to go to the loo.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. You just mage hand any door, by the way. That's still on the table.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't know if you fight a Sararak in Tomb of Horrors, because I'm assuming you're doing Tomb of Annihilation.
You do in Tomb of Annihilation, yeah.
But he built this too, didn't he? Well, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We know.
You fight him in Tomb of Annihilation, but you fight him basically. It's really funny. You fight him, and you fight him with like the weirdest spell list I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And you're like, and the whole thing is that he got disturbed like basically from a nap, and went, fuck, this'll do. The spells and went. I was like, you assholes.
That's quite a fun way of reducing a monster's CR, though, isn't it? To just have them making do.
Well, because you fight him, like, you fight depending on what your players do, but you can fight 3 hags, then the Atropal, then him who can fly over a pit of lava.
Brilliant.
And he has telekinesis.
That's horrifying.
He just goes, yeet! And the one spell he does have, which for some reason they went, yeah, fine, power word kill.
Ooh, anything under 100 hit points dies?
Dies, yeah. Which is most characters at level, I think it's level 9
15?
or 10 you get in there at.
From full, yeah.
I have returned. Who's ready for some bullshit?
Literally, give me 2 seconds.
Okay, so I see Miri at the door.
I was going to get Miri to step back and just mage hand it open, but let's wait till Mike gets back. I think I'll need to be there to be within range if these are 10 feet.
So waiting for who to get back?
Mike.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise Mike was away.
Yeah, he just.
I literally just ran away very quickly.
Miss, I'll get it from distance.
Okay, I will back off.
Yeah, and then I will click the door open. What horrors await us in this tomb room?
A big statue.
A big statue. What's it made of?
Stone.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't love that though. It's okay.
How big a statue?
It's the same size as you guys. It's got 4 arms and wings.
Does it now?
And as you look at it, what appeared to be a statue an instant ago comes to life before your eyes.
Brilliant.
The creature
Right.
flaps its wings and stares at you, and we're going to be rolling initiative.
That's okay. Right. That their initiative. 24.
Oh shit, the turtle is still full from the last fight. Oh, balls, wrong button.
I assume we have long rested at some point,
Yeah, but you leveled up as well.
because we are level 8.
Okay, so Miri has gotten 50, Attica 15, Langston has gotten 24.
Indeedly.
Okay, Langston's up first.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the fucker.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm just checking if I want to use a spell slot, but I don't think I do. Yes, I will use Hunter's Mark as a bonus action because it doesn't require a spell slot. I
Okay,
can still concentrate on it for now. Hunter's Mark it, and then 4 attack rolls.
sure thing.
That's 3 9s and a 19.
What's your modifier?
I am just finding that out. Spells. Plus 7, so 16.
Okay, all of them hit.
Excellent. Plus 8. Sorry, that would be. Okay, so that's 40, 10 plus 46. Total of 42.
Okay, it didn't like that. Anything else?
No, I'm not stepping in that room until we get a chance to look it up properly.
Okay, Atticus' turn.
So he does an Eldritch Blast, and then I go, no, this is how you do it. And I fire 4 as well.
You got Eldritch Blast as well now.
Yeah, I took Spell Sniper.
Oh,
16.
nice.
I got Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20, 33, 32, and 31 to hit.
They all hit.
Excellent.
Okay, now I'll just roll it over here. 40, 10 damage. 22 points of damage. Force.
It had 21 hit points.
It does not have 21 hit points anymore.
Yeah, had being the operative word. Okay,
Right.
we'll drop out of initiative rounds now.
Langston just reaches up behind him for the high five.
I have to fly though, so I couldn't.
Okay.
peering into this room from outside. I can't see anything.
Okay, so around the creature's
is
neck
that? Yeah.
is a collar studded with 10 gleaming gems.
Okay.
Are they red?
They are blue.
Blue.
But a loop of magical metal.
It is.
It is.
Does anyone have identify?
I don't know if I think
I don't.
Don't you
Although
have
that
a
would be-
wand of identify?
we did.
Oh yes, we do. Yeah. Should we bump it with a wand of identify?
Yes. I can cast detect magic as a ritual.
That's true. Can I? This might be a weird one. Can I check for traps on the thing? Because I'm just worried about like the gems bursting and being fucking eggs or something.
Okay, can I have an investigation check, please?
That is now a thing somewhere. I have now just decided.
What? Gems being eggs.
Gems being eggs and bursting in a necklace. That sounds...
Okay.
Oh, that's
18.
horrifying. I love
Yeah.
it.
18 or 27 if I had advantage, but I don't.
Okay, it does not appear to be trapped. It does, however, have a secret compartment in the collar.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you pop it open, there's a slip of parchment inside.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, don't read it. Oh! Fuck, I hate this! Ah! I hate this so much and I fucking love it.
Just read it, fuck's sake.
What does it say? What does it say?
You
Okay.
can't understand it. It appears to be written in a magical code.
Fantastic. Okay. Anyone speak this? Whatever it is? Is it say it's code, not a language?
Yes, but you get the feeling that comprehend languages might do it, actually.
I have comprehend languages. Where do I have that?
It's not a cleric's
Hello.
spell.
I'm not okay now.
Ryan, kill it.
Kill him, Ryan. Kill him.
I heard that. Yes.
Yeah.
He's trying.
I think it's from the old Blood Hunter. Yes, it's one of the old Blood Hunters. I will ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
That means I think that I'll lose my Hunter's Mark,
Mark. Yeah.
which is a bit of a shame, but I'd rather know what this says unless it's explosive runes. Please don't be.
Check Discord.
God, I prepared explosive runes today. Right, it says, look low and high for gold, to hear a tale untold. Take the archway at the end, and on your way, you'll win. And an A. Probably for a Sararak or Alan, his less talented Demi-Lich brother.
Also, you guys have gone into the room, so I'm going to move you in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's a door.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
There's two doors. Is there a door there?
Door there. Door there.
Look low and high for gold.
I know we're just trying to work this out, but can I just say, possibly the scariest thing that could have said was, "Oh, guten Tag, there was treasure here, but I got here first." Yes.
How?
Prepared
You know who you
explosive-
were in the previous life!
Yes.
I think just yell, "What the fuck," from the other room.
I am a reverend, but not on the characters, on the players.
Oh, that's deliciously meta. Thank you, Mike.
We hit him. We embarrassed him so much. We gave him the ability to punch through dimensions.
Okay, so seeing that my friends have gone through, they will now. Ooh.
Look low and high for gold.
All right, let me just go back to the description of this room. Okay, yeah, it's just a plain room with some doors in it.
So it's just the one door, two doors.
2 doors.
2 doors.
So what's above us? Or is it just a
Wall.
high ceiling?
Oh, above you, ceiling.
Look low and high. Take the archway at the end, and on your way, you'll wend beneath. So it's telling us to go back under the arch, but
AB.
is there anything written on these doors here?
No, they just appear to be doors.
It's a job for magical hands.
Yeah, I will first check for traps.
Okay, roll perception.
Gonna call that a 34.
Okay, you see no traps.
I like the idea that this level of rogue is just Langston becoming so fucking twitchy. Paranoia made manifest.
Booze.
Yeah, these are fine. Okay, I guess I'll open with Mage Hand, by the way.
Mhm.
This one.
Okay, you set off a trap.
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Lad for gold.
you see
Oh,
you see a small room with
Okay.
a door on the other side.
a small room with a door on the other side. I will.
Death
Does it
chamber.
have an?
Death
I
chamber.
hate this so much. Does it have? By the way, as I'm saying, I hate this. I fucking love this. This is my crack.
Oh god.
Does this door have a door handle?
Yep.
I will press the door handle with the mage hand.
Another room.
Say
I will
room. Oh my
very-
god! What kind of asshole designs rooms like this?
It's just a fucking maze, isn't it? It's like fucking
But it's
crystal
like-
maze in here.
But it's like I made a closet. Then I put a closet in that closet, and then I put a closet in that closet. Look.
Yo, dog. I heard you like closets. Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
check. I'm gonna go to here. Does this door over here have a door handle?
Oh, what?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull the door handle.
Did it blow up yet?
No,
I'm
it's
expecting
another.
explosion.
There's another door.
Has,
Okay, I'm gonna. Can
has
I?
any traps been triggered while you're
No.
there?
Nope.
Not
Can
yet.
not yet is the operative term. Can I? Do you want me to keep rolling trap checks for each of these rooms, or do you want me to? Can I keep the 34 for this section?
You're fine for we'll keep the 34 for this this section until you get to an area where I have a different number to look at on the map.
Okay, mage hand here.
Boop.
Mage hand there.
Oh look, you open up a door that did not appear to be a door from the other side.
Oh, neat. Ah, okay, yeah, I got you.
So we
Okay.
both go walking down this track and come out the other side. Miri's still standing. We go.
What the?
Whoops.
I hate
How
you,
about
wife."
this one here then?
Boop.
Do you know, Miri? I was once the most powerful sorcerer in the Forgotten Realms, and now I'm running around in a circle in a gray, featureless landscape with somebody who's being weird, and a guy who's keeping sand in a jar.
I don't think
Can't
you're
even
that
shoot
weird, Rex.
anymore.
It's fine.
Just hoping to retire, nice little village somewhere, and be the sheriff, and just sit on my ass and drink whiskey. I know.
Okay, it doesn't look like either this is a giant waste of time or there's some secret door. Both of these are viable options. Can
Do
I
you want to
search?
check for a secret door?
I would, please, yes.
Give me a perception check, please.
I shall. 28. Beg pardon, 31.
Okay, so
No,
the
no,
small
28.
the small room beyond the door is empty and appears to have no other exits. However, with a 21, you said?
Yes. No, 28.
With a 28 perception check, there does appear to be a secret door on the south wall.
In this one,
Yes,
Huzzah.
that appears
Okay.
to be secret.
does it have a door handle?
No.
Okay, now I'm going to check for traps.
Sure.
Perception, 34 with a nat.
You see no traps.
Okay. I'm going to try and open the door because
Alright.
I can't.
How are you going to do it?
It doesn't have a handle, right?
No handle.
I'm just going to fucking shove it.
I was about to suggest the same thing.
Doesn't seem to budge. It seems like a fairly solid.
Can I
Can I ask
try
it
and get
nicely?
something in there? Like, can I try and pry it open? Like, assuming it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a smooth wall. It's bricks, so you could grip it.
Yeah, can I try that and try to pull it open then?
Okay, it appears that the door was hinged on the bottom,
Oh.
so you pull it and it comes away at the top and down.
Like a garage door. Okay.
Yeah.
Not quite. No. It's basically you pull it.
Like a drawbridge.
Yes, like a drawbridge.
Brilliant.
Have I just crushed myself then?
No.
I assume
You're-
I'd roll out the way.
You're strong. Okay, it doesn't fall on you. You're strong enough that you can hold it and give it a controlled descent.
Okay, cool.
Great.
So, where are we going now?
Zarak, I punched
Oh, for
your
fuck's
nose.
sake. It's just another blank, featureless room.
Can I?
We're all in agreement. We punch a Zarak in the nose if we find him, right?
Yeah.
Can I check for hidden doors?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
11 plus 19.
You don't see any hidden doors.
Have a look.
Sure.
This can't be a dead end.
27.
Yeah, the far walls are hidden door.
In front of you, that one. Yeah.
This one, I'll pull on it again
Okay.
from the top.
From the top, nothing happens.
Okay.
Bottom.
Can I try
Zarak's a
and
dick.
Yeah. Can I pull it up? Or
Nope.
push up? Can
No
I
way.
pull it open then? Like basically, okay, fine. I
Okay,
will
you
start
try to pull it
pulling
open, and it just spins on a central hinge.
It's a fucking Scooby Doo door.
So does that throw me
Jesus.
into the next room. Okay, so swing.
Fan-dibbity-dastic.
Okay. I will search for the a hidden door, which I know is here.
Give me a perception check with advantage to try and find it.
Otherwise, I'm just going to start clawing at the walls. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but that is a 17.
No, it's in here somewhere. You know it's in here somewhere.
Okay, I will. While I wait for the others to catch up, I'm going to start pushing at just the walls.
No, pushing does nothing.
Okay, I don't know
Oh
what
my
to grip
God.
onto, so I'm. Can I
Ju-
look up?
Just is
Yes,
there a
you
door
can look
handle?
up. No,
What's above me?
ceiling.
It's like brain
Just
features.
do the fucking rounds. Like pull from the bottom, pull from the top, pull from the left, pull from the side. Fucking hit it, pull it, breathe on it.
Okay, you pull upwards, you pull inwards and up at the bottom, and it's this one's hinged on top.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Ooh,
This
it's
is-
a bit corridory, and
Oh.
it still has no fucking doors in it.
Who wants to roll
Alright.
perception to find the hidden door?
Fucking 28.
Okay, the far wall down here.
This one?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
does it lead us back up into the?
This is
Holy
monstrous.
shitting tits. Yeah.
So we're
So this-
pushing
this
up.
door.
No,
The
no.
works
we're pushing
again.
Up.
Whatever.
Was it up that you saw it?
Hang on. How did each previous one work? Because
It
maybe it's in an
was
order.
This way, spinny. This way. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, side to
Okay.
side?
Just sliding.
Yeah, do like a.
Like a
At this
screen
point-
door.
At this point,
like
anything goes.
do like a Star Trek door.
Yeah, yeah, in the middle, that's perfectly logical here as well.
Trying to slide it left to right and trying to part it in the middle does not work.
We're just like, you know,
Push it inwards.
whatever.
Pushing it inwards does not work.
Slide it down.
Does not work.
Put it outwards.
Does not work.
Slide it up.
There you go.
Hey!
Oh,
we are
this is-
brute forcing secret doors at this point.
Oh god, there's another fucking Angela's room.
Oh god!
Like Atticus has pulled out his gun now and he's like, I am so fucking fed up with this.
Right, lads, I'm just going to ask: are we on board with once this is fucking over and we get back to the real world? We're going to go and find a Serac and we're going to have some words.
You said you want to punch him in the nose. You might need to find his nose separate from him.
We're gonna resurrect him.
That was only actually
No,
a
we're gonna
16
punch
on that one.
Oh, you can't find the hidden
So it was a
door.
pair of twos.
I don't believe you. Can I roll insight on the DM?
Okay.
No,
Fucking-
with a roll of what was it, 16? No, there are no hidden doors in there.
I am just going to go.
It's
and
just
kick the
there
walls.
to waste your time. So you're kicking the walls.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm shooting the walls.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, Miri,
I-
come on, you got this.
I'm 18 and just pulling at bricks at this stage.
Is it, I don't believe you. I will start to use my burrow speed here.
Well, I mean,
This is worked stone.
Ah.
All of this is
Okay.
worked stone.
Yeah,
All this is bricks and things.
so we've come through what 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I mean, one of those is no longer a wall.
Yeah, so-
Because you've lifted it up, you've slid it up. So you've got 3 walls to try things on. Pick a wall and pick a thing to do.
North wall. Fuck, I don't know what else to think about.
Fucking slide to the left.
Yeah, let's do that.
Slide to the
Really?
right.
Yeah.
Crisscross.
Okay.
Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha,
okay.
real
Cha-cha, real
smooth.
smooth.
Can I try and pull it up?
Does not do anything.
Push it down.
Does not do anything.
From the middle,
Spin
like
it
French
round.
Spin it round. Actually, what did you say, Joe?
doors. From the middle, like French doors.
No.
Fuck.
about the
Spinning it
middle?
round did nothing either.
What about-
Towards the middle, unlike French
What about
doors.
pushing like the top or the bottom so it does that?
Oh, sorry. Actually, Joe, what Joe said about pushing
Oh,
it
for fuck's
towards
sake,
the
how
middle.
is that right?
It's
I
apparently
don't want them to be right.
they pull inwards, hinged on both sides.
Oh, fantastic.
Maybe he's just a
Swear
door
to
salesman,
fuck
and this
if
is
there
just
is
like
another room.
this is just his way of
And
showing
you
you
did
different
pick
hinge
the
methods.
you did pick the correct wall as well.
That's
Yes.
good.
And lo and
We are
in the
trapped in
hole.
an everlasting advert of real fake doors.
Holy shit,
33,
Rob.
Ryan.
33. Oh, this
33.
this one looks like a So yeah, to the left of you there, to the west of where you are now. That looks like a secret door.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
I'm just gonna ask this here because this is how I imagine a Serac brain works. Now we are fed up and just trying doors. I'm gonna check for traps again.
Okay.
28.
You see no traps.
Good. Okay, this one. So there's a secret door to the left.
Correct.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking lick it. I don't know.
Well, actually, licking it did nothing.
Yeah. Okay. In order: up, down, left, right,
Left does
push.
it.
There we go.
Okay. Oh god.
Same again.
Okay, this door looks a bit different.
Oh.
Okay. In that case, I'll check for traps.
It has 7 studs in a row.
Oh.
7 studs in a row.
from the collar.
Oh yeah.
How many were in the collar?
We have the collar. You can look at it.
Yeah, but how many were in there? I didn't write it down.
10. 10
Oh, fuck.
gleaming gems of blue quartz stones of 100 GP value each.
How many shitty, annoying rooms have we moved through?
It's the 7th.
Okay,
Oh.
so what did we do to each thing? Okay, so
Oh.
you said that there's 7 studs, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the first one, we try and pry it outwards.
We pulled from the bottom.
No, pull from the top like a gatehouse, like a drawbridge.
Oh, like a drawbridge, like push.
It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to come out at all.
Right.
However,
Okay,
you do
fine.
notice that it does depress slightly. You can press it in.
Not yet.
Are there any other markings other than the studs on the wall?
Oh, balls! I should have mentioned something.
What?
Okay.
Each round that characters in any of the rooms in this secret complex, in this other complex of secret doors, a number of bolts will be fired into the area from hidden devices in the walls and ceilings.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so what is that? An attack roll or phenomenal?
Okay, Langston, can I have a dexterity saving throw?
You can. Do I get a bonus from being near Miri?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the bonus?
+6 on saves.
Okay, so 14, 20, 23. 25 with my shield.
You're fine. Can I have one from Atticus as well, actually? And one from Miri.
Cool. 27.
You're fine.
Nice.
What type of save was it, sorry?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
22.
Yep, you're fine.
I like to think of it
Right,
as,
right.
as we're at first we're cautious of these things. We know they're there, and then pretty soon it's just like ping, ping, ping.
If I put the shield above me, oh, you said I come from the walls and ceiling.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like this is trying to make us rush. So
Yeah, there
I
is every 6 seconds that you're in here, there is a 50% chance that one character randomly determined in each such area must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving or take piercing damage from the bolts.
One, right? Yeah. Okay, so one character, 50% per. Okay, I will press the first button.
Okay, it presses in. It comes back out again after you stop pressing
Of
it.
course, it does. I will.
Repeat for the second one.
Second button,
Yep, much the same as the last one.
third,
Same again.
fourth,
Same again.
fifth,
Same again.
sixth,
Same again.
seventh,
Same again.
all of them at the same time.
As you press all of them at the same time, the door falls inwards.
Inwards
Yes.
towards us.
Can I please have a dexterity saving throw from all of you?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, well, that's suboptimal.
20.
So you guys get +6,
25.
which more than doubles my roll. So 10.
Oh shit, okay.
Am I crushed by the door?
No. Well, yes.
As I am.
Okay, Miri takes 10 bludgeoning damage as she fails to get out of the way of the door.
Fuck.
The other two are
Ow,
fine.
that hurts.
Okay, that's 10 isn't as bad as I was thinking it would be. So.
Come on, Mary, get out from under there.
Oh, I see Collins.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will lift up the. Oh, sassy Mary. if you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come, and there's the throne that's key and keyed.
Yeah,
Are
it's
these
like
columns?
you found the true way through the room of false doors.
I think so.
Or
Check
something.
for traps.
Okay, give me a
32.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any traps immediately. However, I
Oh,
will
God.
say I will need everyone to make another dexterity saving throw, please.
Fan dabby dozy.
Have I pulled myself from under the door yet?
Yep.
19.
Okay.
19.
24.
Okay, you're fine with 24.
What is that? I can't read the dice anymore.
Atticus takes 7 points of piercing damage as he takes a bolt in the shoulder.
Ow.
14.
14 total.
Yeah. I'm not very dexterous.
Miri takes 9 points of piercing damage as she takes a bolt in the shoulder.
All right.
Ouch.
Okay. Is there anything else in here?
What, in the new room?
Yeah.
So this area is similar to the first area that you were in with the winding path on the floor.
Oh. Okay.
For the floor is of inlaid tiles, and the walls and ceiling are painted with figures of animals, strange signs and glyphs, and humans and human-like creatures posing with spheres of different colours. These globes are two-dimensional, of course, and their significance and pattern are described below. From north to south, the west wall.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you can see the orbs there, can't you?
Yeah.
So you have gold held high overhead, orange held waist high. Then there is a door there that you can see, and then you've got purple held at the feet, and then another door, then a bronze circle held at waist height. Then going further down, you've got a grey orb held at shoulder height, and then a gap, and then bright blue at the feet, then white held high overhead, and then turquoise held at shoulder height,
Oh my god, this thing is long.
then
as fuck.
scarlet held at waist height, and then pale green at the feet. On the east wall, the one that you've just come out of,
Oh God. Yeah.
pale blue held at shoulder height at the northmost, then silver at the feet, and oh yes, a secret one-way door
Hey.
that you've just come out of.
Oh. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Just gonna double check if it closes up after you. Okay, it doesn't say that. So, yes, it does not close up after you. But you can still see the constant ping of arrows being fired randomly into the ground.
Fantastic. You said there was.
Sorry, there's
Oh,
more
sorry.
on the east. There is more on the east wall.
Brilliant.
So you've got starting from the north again, pale blue held at shoulder height, silver at the feet. Then there's the secret door, and then there is green held high overhead, yellow held at shoulder height, pink held high overhead, black at the feet, pale violet held at shoulder height, a gap, red held at the waist height. Apparently buff is a colour.
Yeah.
Buff
Where's
at
buff?
feet, then a gap, and then indigo held high overhead.
Sort of yellowy-ish is buff.
Cool.
So you said there was a gold one, right?
Yeah, that's this one here, I think.
Northernmost one, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing said,
Look low and high.
look low and high for gold to hear a tale on top. Take the archway at the end, and on your way you'll wend.
So I have a look at.
Sorry, is there an archway in this room?
If you go all the way to the south,
Yeah. Yes, there is.
on the south wall is a stone archway similar in appearance to that one in the first room.
Yeah, so maybe they link to each other.
So
As you come close, 3 stones in the archway in front of you begin to glow. The left-hand base stone shines with an olive hue. The one on the right glows citron, and the keystone 7 feet overhead gives off russet light.
Green, yellow, and red. Ish.
Yeah.
so the
And this one is also filled with cloudy vapours that block vision or detection of what lies beyond.
okay, so yeah, so we've sort of gone one way in. So the gold, what can I look up at it and then look on the floor? Is there any like writing or depiction of a tail?
And I have a perception check.
This is probably doing the same thing. So why don't I give Miri advantage?
Actually, no, sorry, investigation check.
Oh,
Eldritch 20.
That was exactly what you needed.
Nice.
It appears that that the image is illusory, and there is a crawl space behind.
Where? Sorry, the
The gold.
behind the gold one. You say?
Oh, I really don't like that.
Okay, well, learning from before, can I take my investigation spear
It's like, oof.
and
That's
poke
kind
it
of lovely.
and poke it into the hole that I
Okay,
can't
so
see?
the illusion becomes faint to the character, and they can easily see the cruel way beyond the illusion.
Yeah, there's a cruel way behind here, guys.
Oh.
Now that I believe she has pointed that out, we are aware of the illusion, so
Yes,
it stops being quite surreal for us.
correct.
Oh God, I don't like.
So can I
You know what?
poke my investigation spear to make sure that there's not anything annihilation-y on
Right.
the other side?
Sure, I mean
Move.
you can see down it as opposed to
I,
the last one.
I start going a little bit, and I look back at you. If I die, tell everyone I was grizzled, and I start going down.
What should we say you were grizzled by?
Everything.
I,
Life.
I think we have to
This
work that out from
tomb.
the
Doors. Okay.
Give me a second, I need to check the actual map because I can't see what number that is.
So there's a crawl space up in the ceiling.
No, behind where the gold orb was.
And
So
the gold
I'm-
gold
yeah.
orb was held high overhead, so yes. You have to
I'm
you have-
guessing that's the
yes.
to hear a
it's-
tale untold.
Okay, so yeah, you're not atomized or anything, Atticus.
Can I follow behind him at a safe-ish distance?
Sure. You do drop down beyond that little crawl space there to get to a proper corridor.
Okay. Are there bones in this corridor? That's what it looks like on the map.
That's not bones.
Oh fuck.
Oh, well,
This
that's an
small
unsettling
room-
statement.
This small room holds what appears to be the statue of a gargoyle, 8 feet tall with 4 arms. One of the arms is broken off and lies on the floor in front of the statue. It does not attack you. It does
Okay.
not move. And so the broken arm is on the floor
Yep.
next to the gargoyle.
Well, that seems really sad.
So yeah, the small room holds what appears to be a gargoyle, statue of a gargoyle, 8 feet tall with 4 arms. One of the arms is broken off and lies on the floor.
I really want to pick up the arm and put it on the statue.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'm feeling that as well.
I don't know why. No rationale reason behind this, but I have this like strong urge to do that. So I pick up the arm, maybe
I'm
with
in-
Miri's help, and we
I'm in the
just
columned room, by the way,
yeah.
Yeah, I will.
just in case.
I'll-
If Miri dies as well, tell him. I don't know. What do you want?
It's the right thing to do. Maybe we'll get rewarded.
Oh, it looks like you're
Oh,
coming back
oh.
to us, Miri.
Killed.
Okay, a close look. Okay, yeah, you try to reattach the arm. It does not look like there's any way of doing it.
Is that
Even
because
with
it doesn't
mending.
match? Is this an arm for a different creature?
No. The
Oh,
arm
Lord.
the arm does seem to match,
Okay.
but it specifically says no amount of fooling around with a broken arm will enable it to be replaced.
Even with like mending, just to.
Even then, yeah, too much of the arm is broken off.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fair.
So I'll place it gently down.
However, the 3 remaining hands of the gargoyle
Yeah.
are open and outstretched, and there is a carved depression in each of the 3 remaining hands, which would fit a large gem.
Like the gems in the collar.
Those seem like a perfect fit. Actually.
Which would bring the gems in the collar down to 7, matching the other one. Take one of the gems off. Ka-dunk.
You put it in the hand in one of the hands.
Yeah.
It goes ka-dunk, and then it's locked in there.
The hand that
That's
fell off.
encouraging.
The hand that fell off. Does that have a slot for a gem as well?
No.
Interesting.
Miri, I mean, we're two people in a hole at the end of time. I mean, what the hell have we got to?
Yeah.
Well, hell else we got to lose at this point.
Yeah. Ka-chunk.
Next chunk.
Gem in.
Okay, 2 hands now have gems embedded in them.
And the last one.
Do they close when we put them in, or do they remain just up?
They remain open, but the gems are now locked in and you can't remove them.
Yeah, the
Okay.
last
Until
one.
you place the 3rd one in,
Yep.
and then it just goes and crushes all the gems,
Yeah.
and then opens again.
Fuck you, game. A buffet of dicks.
Since when did this become Dark Souls? Fuck you, game.
You
Can I gather up the gem dust?
the gem dust is useless.
Oh, okay.
However, you do feel that there has been a change.
Aha.
Do we check the
I mean, he
broken
does
arm?
like he does like getting us to do stupid, fucking pointless shit.
As you look at the statue, you realise that its mouth has turned up into a slight smile.
Oh,
The smile could be bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Put more gems in.
Yeah,
But,
3 more.
but have we,
And bigger smile.
is
you
anyone
just
else?
know. You just
Does anyone
know
else
that
think?
it's going to be. We need all of these gems, and then as you put the last fucking one, it's just going to turn into the troll face.
I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound at this point, Miri. Hey,
In for
what
a
else are we
copper,
going to
in for a
do?
gold.
You put the next 3 in.
Yeah.
And then a magic mouth spell triggers
Oh.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
speaks-
story untold.
and speaks the following words.
Ooh.
Your sacrifice was not in vain. Look to the fourth to find your gain.
Oh, the arm. Yeah, I look at the arm.
Okay, you don't see anything there.
Turn it over and...
Okay, you don't see anything, but you do hear something clatter to the ground
okay.
as you turn over the arm.
Yeah.
As you feel around, you find it feels like a gem on a stick. So the gem seems like feels like a disc.
Gem feels like a disc. And then a stick.
I mean, you've got the wand of identify, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, use the wand of identify on this thing, and you'll find that you've now got an invisible gem of seeing.
Invisible gem of seeing.
True sight.
Yeah,
Oh,
gem
that's
has
useful.
3 charges. As an action, you speak the gem's command word and expend 1 charge. For the next 10 minutes, you have true sight out to 120 feet when you peer through the gem. Regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Oh, sweet.
That's super good.
Gem of seeing.
Can I look for hidden doors in this room?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Oh.
Okay, in order to use it, you need to wipe away the magical substance that's making it invisible.
Ah,
Which you do, and now you can see it. It's no longer an invisible gem of seeing.
Invisigu.
Eldritch 20.
Okay, you see no hidden doors.
Right, I think we found what we were supposed to,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm still going to give
Look
them
at that.
a bit of a poke, but only half.
That's fair. we didn't die, Miri. We didn't die.
Well,
Oh,
let's-
damn, I miscounted.
The number of people you should have died.
No, apparently you need to do 10 or more gems, which really means you need to do 12 gems, so you need to have sacrificed 2 of your own.
Oh well.
Oh well. What's done is done.
well, let's go check if our friend is still alive on the other side.
Yeah, we come back out, crawling out, and just like we found a.
Oh,
Dang.
you're alive.
Nice.
Oh, the gem of seeing does require attunement.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I looked at that.
Damn.
So we have to short rest even to use it. Oof. My God, it got late quick and dark.
Yeah. Does anyone mind if we wrap up here?
I don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
As it's now 10 o'clock and I don't want to be too late.
Yeah,
We got some treasure.
yeah we did,
Yes.
and we didn't get murdered by something horrible.
Yes.
There's lots to come, I imagine, but you
Yeah,
know.
we passed
So
at least
much
one
murder.
insta-death thing, so
Alright,
Yeah.
do we want to finish it here, or do you want to finish the room that you're in here?
why
I imagine this
Like a-
room might take quite a while.
this is like a puzzle thing, I think.
Yeah, so let's wait.
Okay.
Come back to it.
Alright, in that case, I hope everyone's had fun with
Oh, hell yeah.
the Tomb of
Yeah.
Horrors.
Yes.
You've barely scratched the surface.
Yeah,
It doesn't surprise me.
Fantastic.
Yeah.